going on, y'all? Super happy fun time. Let's cheer this shit up a little bit. Am I 5x5, guys? Am I good? What's going on, Dave? It's my brother right there, man. Right on. Hey, as long as you can see me, it doesn't matter. Or as long as you can hear me, it doesn't matter if you can see me. I guess we'll go that way. Am I a little blurry? I mean, I got my lights hella low. That could be it. I don't know. So, same standard issue live we got going on over here. I have nothing to talk about. I'm hanging out with y'all for a minute, trying to regain my happy place. I might have some cool people stopping in here in a few minutes. You'll see. Doing taxes. Right on. What's going on, Sherry? Everybody in the chat, what's going on? It says 21 on my side. Hello times 21. We got our taxes done the other day. Thank God. I think what they say, I think she just looked something up and said that if you've got a Chime card, they're going to start doing your guys' taxes here at the end of this month. Christopher B. came partying right on. Well, I am a shitty host for a party. I'll just tell you that right now. I am the wallflower of hosts. Hell yeah. Canada doing the damn thing. No, we can't, stars. No, we can't. All right, y'all want to party? Okay. My brother.
What up? What's going on with you, man?
Shit, you know. Trying to stay sane and I'm not even gonna say it. I'm about to slip myself.
I seen you had some fun this morning, man. You had some fun this morning. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you know what still fucks me up, man? Like, I ain't trying to put you on the spot or anything, but like, everybody keeps wanting to try to do these petty arguments, like, oh, they're only there for the money. Like, when I've never once asked for a single cent on this YouTube, like even some of y'all back in the day were pushing me to do that shit. And I was like, oh, I can't do it. And then like every cent that I got, I gave back to the people who sent it to me. And if I couldn't, I literally gave it all away. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm sitting here like,
they might that might have been aimed towards me though, because you know, like last night, a bunch of people became members and stuff like that, and there was some super chats and stuff. So they might have just been coming at me. You know, they're trying to use anything they can to make a motherfucker look bad. So
right, it's the petty ass fucking arguments. Like, you bitches ain't even making no sense. Like, there's facts that show what you're saying is false.
Yeah, I mean, I just if you got real people that are your friends and people that are going to back you up, they're not going to judge you for making money on YouTube. I mean, anybody that is able to make anything on YouTube, they should. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It ain't like, I don't know how to fucking explain it. It's weird to me. It's like that argument always comes up when there's a beef and somebody can use it You know what I'm saying?
How dare you join this corporation that makes people money to make money, you son of a bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
you're on
don't
you ignorant fuck.
yeah, don't you dare buy that t-shirt. But let me run up to Walmart and pick up a whole fucking wardrobe and spend it at Walmart. You know what I mean? It's just weird shit to me, man. I don't even it's whatever, man.
I would
Eh,
like the shit just makes no sense. Like, everything is a fucking contradiction. Fucking there was a comment made in their fucking chat this morning that was basically, hey, when you guys were making them sex jokes at me, yeah, it felt real godly on a panel. You know what the excuse was? Hey, if you felt like you were sexually harassed, then that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, this, how I thought we were protecting females, but that's the Cuomo fucking logic that we apply, and it's okay. It makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I didn't mean it that way, so that you figured out why you felt that kind of way. What?
man, I tell you, watching some of that shit just had me confused, man. Because
Right? It was double
that
talk the whole fucking time.
oh, it was pure manipulation, man. It was pure. I mean, like I could sit here and be like, I'll just make something up real quick. I'll use Backwoods since he just came up. I'll be like, man, let me tell you something about Backwoods, man. I'm gonna let y'all know the truth about Backwoods, man. Back in the days when I bought this chair and it was covered in green cloth, and that green cloth rubbed up against my skin, and it made me think of a Christmas tree. And that Christmas tree back in the 9th grade, and it's like, what? Wait. What? Hold the fuck up. I thought you were going to make a point about something that was serious, and what the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? Just doesn't make any sense, man. And you know what's really the sickest, and Niecy picks up on this shit better than I do, because she's like real politically minded and picks up on the right and the left type things. And she's like, man, it's like watching CNN over this month. They're using liberal tactics out their ass. And I'm like, really? It's like, damn, that is true, ain't it? And oh my God, man. But it, what are you supposed to do, man? What are you supposed to do? Shit. We can't make them stop. They won't stop. They're gonna keep doing the manipulation and the God thing and the lies and the made up stories and trying to act like something is without saying that it is, to try to make people think that it is. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, man.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been having trouble sleeping over the last week and a half, and it finally caught up to me about 3 o'clock this morning, and I literally woke up like an hour ago. So I literally don't, I've missed all this. I woke up and looked at my phone, and there's text messages all up and down my phone, man, from several people, like, man, you seeing this shit? Man, you need to fucking get up, say something or whatever. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I don't even know.
We should have messed with Backwoods. We should have been texting them and be like, man, why are they over there saying good things about you, man? I thought you was part of us, man. What's going on here? They're saying nothing but great things about you. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all would have had me fucked up, man, because I would have been like, no, wait a minute. What are you talking about, man?
Right. Y'all better shit on me, damn it.
Yeah, I'm one of y'all boys, man. I'm telling you. No, Sophia, I'm serious. I got a part of the, I seen Hutch had text me and I'm like, what are you talking? What's going on? And then he sent me the link, and I come out here and turn on YouTube, and I was like, I start listening to Hutch's stream, and then I got a phone call from someone. It's some important stuff that's good anyway. So I was on the phone, so I haven't even watched all of Hutch's video, and damn sure didn't watch anything that the apparent live stream this morning where it was.
You ain't missing nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing to piss you off. A bunch of fucking lies, pandering bullshit to a bunch of motherfuckers that are too lazy to actually find out what the fuck's going on.
They're saying I got shit on real bad. Yes,
you did.
Man, them really motherfuckers don't look. I don't even know for sure what all was said or any of that stuff, but I can tell you, them motherfuckers have no clue. You can't
Well,
fucking hurt me with
I
words.
do know Bug Out Bushido got blocked for saying that you were pretty, and she was so offended that you were so not pretty at all hours of the night.
Really?
That was harassment. So Bug Out got blocked for saying that you were pretty, and then there was a whole
Well-
fucking story about how you're not pretty at 3 o'clock in the morning and all kinds of shit.
And that's the thing is they don't understand who they're fucking with. Because one thing, I don't give two motherfucking fucks. You know what I'm saying? I could care less what any of them fuckers think about me. Like it has nothing to do with my fucking daily life. You know, this YouTube shit, this is just YouTube shit, man. There's a whole nother lifestyle out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go on and give it to you. They can go fuck themselves, you know, because none of this shit matters, man. In the grand scheme of things, all you do is bumping cock holsters. You know, that's it. Open that fucking mouth and insert a cock, because that's about all their mouths are good for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, what the fuck, man?
I'm gonna say they probably ain't even good at that shit.
I mean,
what's up? I mean, I don't know. I guess we're talking about it. I mean, we're fucking talking about it. But what kind of bugged me was the pedo talk. You know what I'm saying? That's some fucked up shit. That's shit you just don't put on people, man. You don't fucking put that shit on people like that, man. That's fucked up. As much as we were the only ones to really stand up against that shit in this fucking community when it went down. You know what I'm saying? We went out of our comfort zone, put our whole fucking channels on the line just to try to protect people because they were getting addresses and phone numbers and shit. So we went out on a limb and tried to stand up for the whole damn community, and then we got to turn around because the truth comes out and they have no rebuttal whatsoever because the truth is the truth. So they got to start making up shit and saying shit like that, man. That's fucked up. That's just, man.
That's how they know they ain't got shit. If that's what you resort to, then you're just a piece of fucking shit. You know what I mean?
What's the deal with the pedo talk? What the fuck's up with that shit?
They were just, trying to imply that motherfuckers, well, really, it was kind of like
they're actively saying that we support basically the slave trade and all kinds of random shit like that. Like we're gonna commandeer people's women and shit after shift, and hell, they might even be talking about we're doing now. Fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because we do war gaming and shit, and come out with a bunch of shit. I mean, when we do war gaming, we go like apocalyptic. It's just fucking retarded, man. They're just trying to.
I thought we were just talking about random Tuesdays. It's Tuesday. Fuck them kids. Fuck them women. Let's sell them and murder them all.
Right? It's stupid, man. It's just stupid. It's weak.
I don't get it, man.
It's getting real fucking old.
It is, man. It is. And I understand that it can be like entertainment. I get it, man. It can be entertainment. I mean, it's real life. It's like what do they call it? TV, reality TV type shit. Because it really is, man. It's people going at it, and there's fighting between people and shit. And some people, I mean, plenty of people watch TV shows just to watch that kind of shit and shit. But man, when it comes down to it, it's
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of coward motherfuckers are going to sit there and talk about, oh, we got this news network and we're trying to keep you aware on global issues, but the only people we'll fight are motherfuckers that we've invested time in the past. You know what I mean? The only thing that these motherfuckers want to fight are the people that they called friends a couple months ago.
And they lied about that shit too. She lied about that shit too. She sat there and said that it was me that invited Lake. I was the one that reached out to TJ and was like, "Hey, TJ, you want to invite Lake? I mean, that way you got a friend because all of us were real tight, and TJ was kind of like on the outskirts because she wasn't as close with us. You know what I'm saying? At the times, that was all me. That was all my fault. Like I had to take blame for it because then we added Lake. She hung out one night. The very next morning, they're both quitting, and then you know what I mean."
text message that quit exact word for word the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah, she completely, it was complete bullshit. I mean, Lake did say when she did join us backstage. She's like, well, we almost do the same thing right now, but sitting around talking about news, all channels do that. But when you try to come up with an idea and put it together with a bunch of people and really try to organize and do shit, that's a whole different story, man. And then you just completely, you know, that light bulb goes off on your head because you're sitting there watching us like, damn, we need to be more like this. And then boom, just stabbed in the back, stabbed in the back, stabbed in the back, and let's go steal this idea. It's like, man, that's fucked up. Whatever, man. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Man,
we can talk till we're blue in the face, man. They're never gonna fess up to being wrong. They're never gonna fess up to lying. They're never gonna. They never will, man. At this point, I mean, I put all straight 100% facts out last night. And she had no other choice but to bet. If you really watch her live in a couple parts, she pretty much backed what I said, but she tried to say it in a sarcastic way and try to twist some of it up so it sounded different. But if you go to Ark Wildman's live, you'll see even that she was lying about, because she didn't say it like that. She was sitting there and one of the fairy chicks said something on there and she was like, "Tribe, there's your fairies." She didn't say, "Hey, tribe, look, your fairies are in here. Look up there." There wasn't none of that shit. She was being sarcastic and she was biting at me and name dropping. I mean, it is what it is.
Right. All I'm gonna say is, if you base your channel off of this right here, the Bible, the Word, then you need to stick to that Word, and you need to stop being condescending and freaking backstabbing and gossipy, because all you're doing is giving this a bad name. That's all you're doing, is giving Christianity a really bad name, and Christianity struggles enough without people like you adding to the crap. You know, yeah. I'll tell y'all, I believe in God. I talk to God, but I don't come and push that on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I've got that other side of me that I do like to be dirty and talk shit and do all that. So that's why I don't push this, because people would be saying you're a hypocrite. Just like I'm saying, Bigfoot, you're a fucking hypocrite. You are a fucking hypocrite, bud. You read from this, you cry on screen, and you talk all that crap about, oh, I love you so much, brother. Buddy, let me pray for you right now, brother. I'm gonna pray for you. And then you sit over here and you talk crap and you allow your wife to do that. And when I say allow, because you're supposed to be the head of the household, the spiritual leader of the household, the spiritual leader. All this YouTube stuff. Have you ever noticed that I've only made like one cooking video, and I think I made one video one night inside of my house. I made a cooking video, and I made one video saying Merry Christmas and showing my puppy dog. And
we're not going to talk about your OnlyFans. We can leave it alone.
The reason why I don't make the reason why this YouTube does not come in my house, because this YouTube is a separate thing in my life from my house. This right here is inside my house. I keep one in my shop building because I do read it. But all I'm saying is, you in the same household that you do your videos while you're preaching the Bible, while you're preaching the Word of God, you sit up there and gossip, and you let your wife gossip, and y'all talk a bunch of crap. So pick one side, brother, because this Bible right here, it's very clear about being straddling the fence. You're on one side of the fence or you're on the other. Read your Bible, brother. Read your Bible. Yeah. Backwoods might not be able to just come up and say, Ezekiel so-and-so says this, because I don't have that kind of memory. I'll be honest with you, but I do know what the Bible says. I do know what the message is. Okay. So, go ahead.
I'm gonna drop something in private chat because I don't want to name drop and I don't want to put people out there like that. It's not my thing, but I do want to say something to you backwards real quick. I'm gonna throw it in the private chat real quick. That way, you know, if you haven't watched it.
Oh,
my bad,
fucking, I haven't said this fucking person's name since before Christmas. I did let it go. You know what I mean? Like it disappeared. It was gone. Done. People want to keep bringing other people's names in it.
That's exactly right, Elusive Prepper. Don't lead people down paths. Show them the paths. It talks about in the Bible about walking, you know, the light, walking in such a way that people want to know what you're, you know, what's up, you know, how, you know, why are you living so good? Why are you such a light onto everyone so that you can spread the word of God?
That's fucked up. Memes. Hey, if you're not subbed to Memes, I don't care. Memes and Prepper Days and another piece of shit were the very first people to ever actually talk to me, man, and they've been solid since literally day fucking one, man. First people I ever met on YouTube. Solid as hell.
Cool. What's up?
I cussed a little bit too much for her sometimes, but she knows I love her. That's the problem, is too many people aren't sticking up and too many people are just taking this one-sided shit. Like, oh, you said it, so it must be true because I follow you. It's, you know, once you find out what happened on the inside.
You know what else I noticed too? What else I noticed is I don't see her going at any females hard enough to where females could come back at her. I think she's trying to keep guys against her because that's her defense, you know, men attacking women type thing. Doesn't it seem like that to y'all?
It does. I tried to put a comment in there earlier that said, no, we're not attacking women. We're attacking you. There's a big fucking difference. I ain't got no problem with women. I don't like you.
But we're not really attacking her though. We're defending in, you know, in a way. This way I see it. I definitely am. I don't give a fuck, man.
Oh,
like these motherfuckers name dropping and shit. It's fucking crazy. But you know, well, I mean, what are you supposed to do? I just hope.
My bad.
I was just gonna say, I hope after this weekend, man, we can just get into some fun shit, and I don't even ever have to think about them again. I will never ever be friends with them, associate with them. I don't care who follows them. I don't care how many subs I lose. I don't care, man. I want nothing to do with people like that. Period. I had enough drama when I was younger, man. I had 3 baby mamas, man. I had 3 baby mamas. Y'all can imagine the hell I went through. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're right, Days. Loretta was in there in the beginning too. Loretta, Days, Maines, and Trust in God. He used to be one of the cool kids, as they like to say, before he got exposed for being a coward ass fucking bitch, even as a keyboard warrior.
I never really knew Trust at all, period. Didn't seen him here and there, you know, chats or whatever, but I never really associated with him ever.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Sophia. That's what it is, that passive aggressive shit. It's like, oh, let me drop a little comment and snicker behind the scenes like nobody gets it. You know what I mean? Just because there's no proof that you did it. You know what I mean? We all know them fucking childish ass games. Every female in this chat knows them childish ass games. Call it sexist, I don't give a damn. Y'all know exactly what I'm saying.
Tribe, was that a vape on a cord? What do you mean? What's that mean? I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means.
It's them simp ass males who need that fucking attention from females. Like, oh my God, a girl's talking to me. You know what I mean? Let me just keep doing whatever the fuck it is that's making this happen. You know what I'm saying? Them fucking
You see that
They
private
want
chat, bro?
They want to joke like, "Oh, they're supposed to be alpha males." Motherfucker, ain't that? I don't know a single one in this group that goes around saying, "Bitch, I'm an alpha male." I don't know a single one. Not a single fucking one. You know what I'm saying? Just,
You know what else she's doing, man? She's trying to push beef onto others to deflect off of her. Y'all notice that? She's bringing up other people's names and shit, saying that, you know, people are doing shit to these other people and people are saying shit about these other people, trying to bounce it off hers and put it on them, man. That's some wild shit, man. Hey, that's some liberal shit. That's some liberal shit.
that's what happens when you surround yourself with an echo chamber. You got 5,000 fucking yes men telling you you didn't do a goddamn thing wrong, even though they don't know what's even going on. You know what I mean? You're going to think you're better than you are. And then you're going to have motherfuckers like me, motherfuckers like everybody in this chat, who are going to let you know that, bitch, you ain't nothing. You really ain't. Just because you got a herd of sheep behind you doesn't mean you're leading the motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? You are not God. I'm sorry.
I just know for a fact she's loving this shit deep down inside. All them fake ass tears and all that fake ass crying, man. She's crying about shit when she was 12 years old and 13 years old and shit.
Right?
I swear, man, you can just tell, man. Anybody who's dealt with people in their life and dealt with, you know what I mean? The signs are all there. You can see it all, man. It is what it is, man. There's some deep rooted, I don't know what the fuck to call it, man. There's some deep rooted shit there, man.
And as a fucking prophet, her husband should step up and try to fix that shit instead of fucking ignoring it and trying to broadcast some other kind of fucking religion on the side like this shit ain't happening. I get standing up for your wife. I get standing up for your family and all that good shit. But at a certain point, get out your fucking feelings and actually see what the fuck people are saying to you. Maybe you need to fix your home before you get on here trying to tell other motherfuckers on YouTube how they should live their life.
Well, at this point, I think he's trying to play the good guy and the Bible thumper, and I think he's just as much a part of the problem as she is, plain and simple. Like, you ain't tricking me, motherfucker. You know what I mean? He is just as guilty and just as bad as she is.
Complacency is compliance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you're trying to push a certain narrative of being godly and you know all this, then you got to you can't have, you know, yourself being godly and then doing the same, you know, letting your wife come onto YouTube and doing these things and talking shit about everybody, and then turning around and going right back to another godly deal in the same household. You know, the same scenery. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what kind of household is this? You know, I mean, why, if I was a new believer, why the hell would I want to listen to someone like Bigfoot? And, you know, because once you know, if you're seeking out the word of God and you find Bigfoot's channel and you're like, oh, okay, you know, cool. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm needing. And then all of a sudden you start to see all this, you know, as a new believer, and you're like, man, I don't know if I want to believe this. You know, I mean, what kind of narrative is this? You know, or his wife's over there running her mouth, talking shit about people. He's up there talking shit about people. You know, I thought God was supposed to be, you know, about love and compassion. You know what? I mean, you know what I'm getting at. Because don't misunderstand, I'm sure the fuck not playing victim, because nobody makes me a fucking victim. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't a fucking victim. They can go fuck themselves as far as I'm concerned. I'm just making a point that, you know, you're a fucking hypocrite, Bigfoot. You're a fucking hypocrite, bro. And people are starting to see it, man. You're pick one side, man. Pick one side. If you want to go all out and just be some Brutus Beefcake motherfucker, then be Brutus Beefcake. Otherwise, fucking stay in your lane and keep your woman in her lane and be Christian, godly people. Now, you got to pick one, because people see through that shit. Just saying. That
Pretty
shit
much.
irritates that's why I quit going to church. Just saying.
I'm just
Practice what
saying,
you
if
preach.
you're hanging around a bunch of people, a group of people that's supposed to be, hey, we call ourselves patriots. We're going to dig through every fucking rabbit hole that we could possibly find. We're going to come up with the most radical, crazy way that the government's trying to kill us all. But we're all a bunch of fucking fake-ass cowards that only want to pick on people who don't agree with what we agree with. They are literally the enemy. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Like I've said it 1,000 times before. Bill Gates preps. I'm sure he reads the Bible too. All these other motherfuckers that we hate so much, openly hate.
Well,
They're
you
domestic.
mentioned liberal. You mentioned liberal shit a while ago, Tribe, and that's actually a good point with going off of what Hutch just said. Look at Joe Biden. Look at Nancy Pelosi. Look at the evil bullshit that they're doing, and then they turn around and you'll catch them, talking about God and they say a prayer up there, and nobody believes a fucking word that they say. If somebody come and ask me, do you think Nancy Pelosi is I mean, she was praying on the TV, man. You think she's really a godly woman? But no. Sitting there preaching abortion and killing babies and, stealing from people and doing the things that they do. Fuck no, they're not godly people. What do you think people are starting to see when people like Bigfoot get up on there and preach the word of God and then turn around and do the shit that they're doing? There's no difference.
I have a very clear mind, man. I really do. I pick up on shit. I read shit like a motherfucker, man. It's so fucking obvious. It's so fucking obvious, everything that's been going on for the past year. Every single nuts that they grabbed onto and held onto, it was trying to get subs to their channel. Every time somebody blew up or somebody got attention, they nut hugged like a motherfucker. Think back. Who did I got a lot of attention. She was hanging out like crazy. Then boom, the other dude who goes every night, he blew up overnight with the 10,000 views on a video, and next thing you know, she wasn't nowhere near my channel no more. She was over there every single night nut hugging. Then boom, what happened? There was another person who everybody liked that wore the crazy hats and real cool motherfucker that I adore. And what did she do? Eased right up in on him. Started dropping videos with his names in the title. What else? Who else did she jump? One of the biggest females in the prepping community, nut hugging again. And I see what the husband's doing now. He's trying to use religion to be a god, man. He's trying to use religion to sit around and have people follow him and listen to him and follow me. Come with me. Hail Mary. One quick see. What do we have here now? Man, fuck them motherfuckers, man. I swear to Christ, I don't care about none of them. They can kiss my ass. It's all a fucking sham. It's a con. It's all bullshit from the fucking beginning. They ass kissing, bullshitting, fake ass motherfuckers. And they better. I tell you, stay away from me, man. Stay away from me. Stay away.
Fucking building. I'm just saying, at a certain point, you've got to be able to say, hey, these people just spent the last year telling me how the FBI is corrupt and a bunch of killers and all this other shit, but yet their go-to thing is, I'm going to call the FBI on you. Like the words out of your fucking mouth are, I'm going to call the FBI on you.
Yeah, constantly. This ain't the first time neither. This ain't the first. They've been throwing that police before we ever even responded to anything. They were saying, when I said I was going to have a live, you know what I'm saying? They were already
He's
talking about,
thinking-
well, we'll call the police. We have police on we have speed dial on the phone to the police. We'll get the police involved. Like, man, do you not know who the fuck you talking to, man? Do you not, man? I'm 46 years old. Man, come on, man. You ain't dealing with people that hear the word I don't worry about those things, man. I've been locked up a few times. I'm not scared of that shit. That shit don't faze me, man. I don't punk up when the police come around. I talk to them just like I talk to any fucking body else. You know, like, yeah, what's up, man? Well, what's your name? What's your name, motherfucker? I hold them responsible for being responsible for what the motherfuckers are supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wait. Hold on. Milkmaid, the stream is private now. Did the stream that they did?
Somebody said they took it down.
Oh, she went out of her way to make sure that she said she did not have Bigfoot's permission to do that stream. She did that against Bigfoot and God's wishes. So yeah. God probably told her to take it down. I guarantee you that's what that ignorant bitch is going to come out with in the next 24 hours. Well, God was heavy on me and told me that I should take it down. Fuck it, bitch. Yeah, hide your lies.
Exactly. See, that right there ought to be clear enough fucking evidence to everybody that you go on there, you run your fucking mouth, and then you take the stream down so everybody can't go and watch it when attention gets brought to it. Fucking fake motherfuckers. Because
wasn't none of it real. What I mean,
exactly.
It was. I swear to God, man, what I seen was a shit ton of rambling with no point to nothing at all. It didn't make no. I mean, there was jabs and there was nasty shit said about people, but I know it to not like the pedo shit and all that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Like it was a bunch of shit.
That'll make somebody reach out and touch you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to cross the line, I guarantee you as far as I will.
I guarantee you. I've said this before on some live streams. You've got to be willing to go as far and even further than what the enemy is willing to go. And I am that motherfucker. I am willing to go further than what the fucking enemy is. And I'm just going to tell you now, you fucking put my name in with pedo shit, and I have car and I will fucking travel. I'm just telling you, you better keep the pedo shit away from my motherfucking name, because that is the most vile, disgusting fucking thing that walks on this planet is a motherfucking pedophile. And I will shoot a motherfucking pedophile in his fucking face and not fucking think twice about it. And anybody that puts my fucking name in it, you get the same fucking business. I will come and fucking visit your fucking ass. And you will have to fucking face me in person. So I don't know what was said in there on the pedo shit, but I'm putting that fucking warning out there. You see this fucking rattlesnake? That motherfucker is rattling right now. You better be very fucking careful about any kind of pedo talk and then using my fucking name. Boy, that man, fuck that bullshit, man. Oh, exactly. Son, boy.
If your friends got to force you to choose a side between two,
yeah, I feel you,
man.
I say that.
Go ahead.
I just you got to be real careful, man, because like, you know, we can get up here and you know, we lash out, we get emotional, you know, we want to say, you know, I'll fuck you up and shit like that, but be careful, be careful, because there's motherfuckers that won't. I don't know how to put it, man. Y'all motherfuckers, I just say this, y'all motherfuckers better chill out, man. There's dangerous people on this planet. There's really dangerous motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? There's real people that have like real people that have their backs and shit like that. You know, there's people that, and I'm not saying y'all don't. What I'm saying is like people have real friends out here and real people that live that life and are about that life. And you know, you could be related to them, all kinds of shit. Like, YouTube only goes so far, but once you push too many buttons, really bad shit can fucking happen, man. Really, really, really bad shit can happen, and you just don't need that over some YouTube shit. It's not worth it. It's not worth it because you get called out to start calling people pedos and shit and have them running up on your house.
Yeah, I heard about that bug out. Dude, you don't understand. My fucking phone was blowed up this morning, man. I was just trying to get some fucking sleep, man. Shit. You know, and the funny thing about it is over the last couple of weeks, nobody, you know, I mean, there's been a couple of little jabs here and there, but nobody, I mean, hell, we've been trying to move on just having fucking fun, man, and chilling and having a good time and shit, you know. And I mean, if you're going to be on YouTube, and I've even heard Lake Ferry talk about this shit, you know, bunches of people have all said, man, if you're going to be on YouTube, you got to have thick skin, and I mean, god dang, man, what, man, people go after me all the fucking time in the chats, man, and some of them are joking and some of them ain't, and I really don't care. I can take it. You got to have fucking thick skin if you're going to be on this motherfucker, you know, because there's going to be people, regardless of what you do, you could ship gold bricks and pass them out to everybody in the chat and somebody will still talk shit about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, god dang, man. Fuck. And then you what a fake ass motherfucker, man. Fake motherfuckers come up here and talk shit on a motherfucking deal, and then you fucking take it down. Chicken shit ass fake motherfucker. I ain't taking not. I have.
Well, that way, whenever they go back to tell people to look, they can see, oh, look, we don't have any videos up. They just picked on us for no fucking reason, even though you keep saying a motherfucker's name. I ain't said your name in 7 fucking weeks. Keep my fucking name out your mouth.
I ain't taking shit down, man. That's great entertainment.
Right?
Exactly.
I worked hard on that shit. I broke a sweat, damn it. Man, I'm gonna keep a smile, man. I'm gonna keep a laugh, man. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck. They're not. A friend of mine from YouTube once told me, he said, man, don't let them steal your joy. I ain't letting them steal my joy, man. I won't let a motherfucker steal my joy. Fuck it. I'm gonna come at you if you come at me, but I ain't letting them steal my joy, man. Fuck that.
Right. And you know, the thing about it is
I'm gonna be cheesing like a motherfucker when I'm pissing on every single one of them. Trust and believe it.
You know, and the funny thing about it is, through all this shit, we've got some badass motherfucking people up in our chats. Badass motherfuckers, man. And you know what? They've got who they fucking got in their chat, and pretty much, you know, there's a few people that maybe watch both sides. And you know what? People have decided already where they're going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what?
You know, when it comes down to that, Backwoods, when it comes down to that, man, people are going to be in your life that want to be and that are supposed to be. You know, life filters people out. We're dealing with a lot of people with YouTube, and we're finding what blows me away is we're finding a hell of a lot of good friends, and I'm like, holy shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I had a lot of friends in life and shit, and a lot of them are dead now and stuff, but like to find so many cool people that you really relate to, you really just have a digging for, you just dig the shit out of so many people. I mean, I just don't care, man. The people that don't come to my shit or don't like me for whatever fucking reason, you wasn't supposed to. That's how life goes. You wasn't supposed to. You know, it's not that big of a deal, man. You don't want to follow me? Cool, man. Peace. Holla at you. Holla at you.
Yeah, Mayhem. Stop fucking with me. I'm trying to make a point here.
Quit playing. We're fucking serious over here.
Yeah, we're trying to be serious over here. Shit. No, man, you know, that's what this shit is supposed to be all about, man. You come up on here, like right there, William Smith. William Smith has always been around and shit. He's been around for a long time. And we go back and forth at each other and shit. But at the end of the night, you know, it's like, hey, later, William, you know, and later back, you know, and
I think that dude's roasted me a few times, man.
oh, you see that?
No doubt, Bushido. Man, Bushido's, man, I'm telling you, man, he's gonna be one of them motherfuckers that's offing motherfuckers when shit hits the fan, man. I swear, even though I like the hell out of Bushido, I ain't getting nowhere near him when shit hits the fan, because he gonna be plucking people off from the woods, man. I'm telling you. That dude is way too smart, man. His brain's intimidating, man. You know what I'm saying?
Read the chat.
I'm like Bushido from afar. You know what I'm saying?
Read the chat.
Which one, motherfucker? There's like 10 of them.
Bigfoot Walking is in the chat and wants to know, can he come on the panel?
Bigfoot Walking?
Bigfoot.
Oh, it's not Bigfoot Prepper no more?
No, it's Bigfoot Walking.
Oh, shit. Hey, it's Hutch's joint. It's up to you, brother.
Say what you got to say. Hey, say what you got to say, guys. I'm right here.
Say what you got to say, motherfucker.
Tribe.
You
okay.
right here. You asked to come up here, man.
Okay. Can I have a minute to talk?
Sure.
Okay. 6 weeks. My wife has went without saying anything. How much longer?
Kidding me?
6 weeks. You show me something that she's posted, Tribe.
It all gets erased. She's been on Trusting God shit every damn morning. I've seen her. Man, let me calm down, man, because I don't want to be stupid. I'm serious, man. There's been so many times Lake has been on people's shit, and all she does is bring up everything she can to, because she can't get it off her mind or something. I don't know what the hell it is.
6 weeks.
Exactly. I haven't said either one of your guys' motherfucking name or channel since before Christmas.
No, but
I let it go. And then you guys want to sit there and play these fucking games like I'm keeping shit going. You motherfuckers were a memory. Your wife kept that shit going because she's fucking psychotic. There's got to be something to it. You got to be able to see this fucking shit, man.
Can I please talk?
You disrespect people. She tried to cancel my channel. That's how this shit started. I stood up for my motherfucking self. Plain and simple. She couldn't admit that she got caught trying to sabotage my shit. That's how all this started. Plain and fucking simple. There is no backstory, no other bullshit behind it. She tried to actively cancel me. Plain and fucking simple.
Can I talk?
Who started this shit?
Can I talk?
Speak.
If I can't have a forum to even speak, then I'm just going to go away. It's not productive.
You're talking right now. Quit backpedaling. Get your fucking point.
This was over and done. Prepper Tribe, you had no business making that video. That was uncalled for. It was done. 6 weeks she put nothing on her channel about any of you guys. We moved on.
Can I say something about that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I watch my video from last night, the live, man, because that all was true. Let me tell you, this is the truth. Lake Ferry put that fucking fairy shit on me and Ark Wild Man shit, and I left it alone. I wasn't going to say shit. Hear me out, though. But the very next morning, she was on Trusting God shit, bringing it all up, Trusting God and his buddy that sits right beside him, talking all this shit, saying about, they got people in this place and that place, and Lake Ferry's feeding into it the whole time. She did not stay quiet, dude. Okay, she was running her mouth. That you might have been at work or something. It was a 3-hour live, and they did it for like an hour. It wasn't at the very beginning. It was like 45 minutes in, and then boom, just started running their mouth. And when you're talking about people and you're grouping them in, of course I'm going to say something, man. I had nothing to do with nothing, and I was being blamed. They was even saying that I was using other devices so I could be in the chat and be doing the fairy shit. I had nothing to do with that, man. Do you know how bad that makes me look? This is fucking channels on YouTube, man. And when people are shitting on you and attacking you, and you're gonna tell me I didn't have no right to defend myself? You're saying that she's being completely quiet? That's not true, brother.
Okay, now can I respond?
Yes, sir.
Did you not put up a community post regarding these two fairy channels and said you don't know who they were, but you would like to meet them or something like that? I don't know exactly what it said.
No, I said I'm gonna keep my eye out. I said
Okay.
I said and it wasn't both channels. It was somebody sent me a link and said, check this out, tribe. Boom. I looked at it, thought it was funny, you know, giggling. It wasn't evil and destructive. It wasn't like, you know, come on, man, go watch the video. You can go to my community post, go watch it. It wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny that somebody would just act stupid. I didn't know it was such a big deal. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know who it was, brother, at all. I swear to God.
Well, that's the point I'm trying to make, tribe, and I'm trying to be respectful here. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like conflict. I don't like it all. It's against everything that I stand for. I really hope, guys, and I'm talking to all three of you guys, I just want to move past this. And I know
stop saying my name. I will gladly move past this. You stop saying my name. Stop saying that I'm too much of a coward to say something to your motherfucking face. Stop trying to say that we're out here trying to make fucking money. Stop sitting there saying that our fucking channels are garbage. You do that shit, and then we'll be straight.
Do I have your word on that? Do I have your word on that?
Unless y'all do.
Do I have all three of you guys' word on that?
Tell your wife to keep her shit in control, and we ain't got no fucking problems.
You broke up a little bit, Hutch.
I give you my word that if she keeps her fucking mouth shut and stops picking on these fucking people, then I'll keep my mouth shut and I'll quit calling her out on her fucking bullshit.
Okay, so this can be over and done right now if we just go our separate ways. I really hope so, guys, because, you know, I really just want to go delete my channel because I don't. It's like I just do Bible studies and I don't want any part of this. Billy, sorry, Backwoods. You and I used to be good buds, and I still consider you a friend. I still don't know what ever happened there, but that's your choice, and that's okay. But I do care for you still, brother, because I know a lot of your story, and I appreciate you sharing that with me, and you know some of my story. And Tribe, when I first came into YouTube, I don't know whether you even remember this or not, but before I even started my channel, I reached out to you with an email, and you replied back to me, and it was your bucket video. I loved that. Your bucket video was amazing. And that meant a lot to me. I looked up to all you guys. And this isn't what this is about. This, you know, I had to literally change my channel name.
Quick question. How are you going to say that you looked up to all these people, but 3 hours ago you were saying that these channels were garbage? Man, you are the most wishy-washy ass motherfucker. Is it done or not? I don't give two fucks about your channel or your excuses. Is the shit done? Is your wife done slandering people's fucking name?
If it doesn't come to her, then yes, it's done. No more videos either way.
Done then.
Hold up though, because there's a lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes. There's a lot of shit that goes on in emails, backstages, all this shit.
That's how all this shit started.
And I honestly don't think you'll ever get a grip on that, Bigfoot. I'll say this though. I'll say this. If I don't hear that I'm being fucked with, if I don't hear that enough, y'all won't even know I exist.
You won't hear it. And if you do, I wish you guys can have my email. It's bigfootprepper@gmail.com. If you ever got any problems, reach out to me. Like Billy, and sorry, I apologize for saying that, but
everybody knows my name. I don't just get with it.
Okay. Backwoods. I mean, I did reach out to you before I ever made a video, and I tried to talk to you about this and sort this out. And I even tried to call you, Hutch, and sort it out before I made a video.
I answered and I called you back twice. I still got the text messages.
After.
Bro, quit making excuses. I don't care about your fucking backstory. You're sitting here trying to do all this fucking politic and nobody gives a fuck. Is it done or is it not?
I leave it in your hands. We are done. We're done.
Let's call it that then, and make sure that next time that she wants to associate people's names in the same category or subject as any kind of fucking dangerous men or pedophiles or anything like that, shit will get extremely fucking serious. I swear to God, y'all ain't seen a motherfucking thing yet. If y'all are done, we're done. I speak for myself.
That's one thing.
Can I ask one thing though? Can I ask one thing? Can I ask of you? Because seriously, man, the pedo shit, that's a serious fucking accusation, man. And I think that people on your side should hear, whether from you or Lake Ferry, that people get in their emotions, they get mad. She was upset. She said some things that were not fucking true or insinuated thing that needs to be taken off the record, bro. You know what I mean?
100%. We are not accusing any of you gentlemen as that off the table. But Tribe, I would like to talk to you backstage about something at some point. It doesn't have to be now. But there are some things going on in the community that have been brought to, I don't know why, but people bring stuff to us. And
I don't know why. You know why, man.
Bro, it's not like that. It's not like that. These were broken women who were attacked by men. None of these guys up here chat, none of these guys. It involves none of these guys. But
our names were way too closely associated with that shit.
Yeah. And the thing about it, Bigfoot, no bullshit, man, is when Lake's sitting there talking about, say, me and Hutch, and then she immediately goes into talking about somebody else, but doesn't name them and just starts saying bad shit about them, like, you know, they've been attacking women and shit. People that are watching are going to automatically assume she means Hutch and Tribe. You know what I'm saying? Because she's just talking up, and she does that a lot, man. She jumps around and it ends up looking like the shit she's talking about Drop or some other motherfucker. It actually looks like she's talking about us. And that's fucked up. See, man. I want
to bring something up because I didn't get to see the video this morning. I finally actually got some fucking sleep, man. You know, that's why when I went on Tribe's deal last night and I was just so off, man, because I was just so worn out. But you know, I was told from more than one source that she straight up said on that video this morning that I had said that Arkansas Living was on meth. I did not say that he was on meth. She asked me, what's up with Arkansas? Why is he acting, you know, so weird and stuff? You know, there's a lot of things going on here. She asked me that. And I told her, I said, well, I don't know. It could be meth. He does have these sores and stuff. And I was talking to her in confidence that it was private. And then she brings the shit up trying to make division with me and Arkansas Living. I never said Arkansas Living is on meth. I never said that. But Arkansas Living has been going through some stuff, just like everybody else does. And, you know, it was supposed to be a confidence thing because we care about Arkansas Living, you know, to try to figure out, hey, what is going on with him? You know, I hope he's okay. But then she used that shit on a fucking live stream to make me look bad. And you don't know what happened to me, brother, is what you said. You know, this whole fucking shit started because she sent me a text message. She sent me a text message about what Hutch said in a big joking freaking video a live stream. And to be honest with you, if you look at the text message, there was several minutes in there where I didn't respond once she sent that picture, a screenshot of Tribe sitting there, and Tribe's got a cigarette up to his mouth. And I'll be honest with you, the first I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the hell is this? What's going on? And it says, we've been watching and we're all unsubscribing. That's what she said. And I'm like, what do you know, I'm looking at it.
Put that on you. Put that on you, Bigfoot. Think about if you was doing a live stream and I took a screenshot of you. It looked like you're smoking a joint, and one of your friends was in the chat joking around. And then I started spreading that behind the scenes and making it so people think that they're a piece of shit. And it's one of your friends, man. One of your dear friends. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you've been. It's not cool, man. That shit's not cool. And the bad thing about it, man, it's like we're all going back and forth, and no, there's not one apologetic even look in the face about none of this shit from nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, man. You know what if I was sitting here and I said, let me tell you, man, Bigfoot's done some shit. It sure makes him look like a pedo to me. That would fucking be bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not shit. It is a lot of shit. It goes too deep sometimes, man. And it's hard to correct that shit. It's hard to fix it once it's said. How many people are thinking really bad shit about us right now? All because of some fucking YouTube beef, man. But see, you know, shit that you probably don't even know is going on. I guarantee you there's fucking live streams that you had no idea Lake Ferry was on. You know what I'm saying? Because you think she's been quiet for 6 weeks and all of a sudden everybody's just attacking her. And that's your wife. Hey, I'll back my wife no matter what she does, plain and simple. But the truth is the truth. And you can't sit there and say that she hasn't been doing nothing when she's, I mean, for 2 days, man, I sat back, man. I didn't say shit. I didn't say shit. And then you did the chaos video. And then she puts out another little video. And I know y'all are in a nice way throwing jabs. And it's like, man, I ain't got no other choice, man. This shit's been going on for 2 days now. What the fuck?
I want to finish this real quick.
I'm sorry, Backwoods.
No, it's all good. It's all good, bro. It's all good. This is what it's supposed to be about right here. So, you know, I looked at that picture, at that screenshot, and I'm thinking, what is she talking about? And I'm looking, I'm like, did she screenshot it? You know, thinking that Tribe was smoking a joint. I was like, I don't know Tribe doing any of that kind of stuff, you know. And I'm sitting there looking at it, and then I get to reading it in the comments, and I noticed, you know, I got to noticing what Hutch had said, and so then I text her back and I said, are you talking about what Hutch said? And she's like, yeah, you know, and I said, oh, he was just kidding around, you know, it just, you know, it was just a live stream. They were all just, you know, people talking about units and all this and whatever. And she's like, well, that's what she said. She said, I knew that's what you would say. We knew that's what you would say. I can pull the text messages up and send them to you if you'd like. I mean, I'm just saying, that's what started it all. So once she said, we knew that's what you would say, what else was I supposed to do? So I done what I thought was right, and I took it to Hutch. And I said, hey, Hutch, here's what's going on, man. You know, I don't know. And it went from there. So, you know, I got drug into it, you know, and when I made that little video that I made about the log in your eye and all that stuff, I never name dropped nobody. Never once said nobody's name. Just put it out there. You know, we all need to take a look at the log in our own eye. You know what I'm saying? Before we start pointing out the speck in our brother's eye. And then the next video, yeah, I didn't answer your phone call. I was on the phone with somebody else actually talking about this. And the next video, the live stream you put out, you called me by my name. You put me in with attacking your daughter. And nobody attacked your daughter. See, y'all missed that whole point. Y'all missed the whole point because, yes, Bigfoot, there has been times that your daughter has walked out there on them live streams. And I was very uncomfortable. She was in some very short shorts one day, and I was very uncomfortable. I was like, damn, you know, there is no fucking way on this planet my daughter would ever be seen on a live stream in front of grown men with my wife, and especially when my wife's sitting there telling everybody that there's pedos out here, and some of them out here we don't even know who they are. I mean, come on, Bigfoot, you got to admit That's unacceptable, man. So the whole point of what Hutch said was to point out the fact that Lake Ferry was allowing this shit. That was the point. But instead, you come on and you made it all about we were attacking your daughter, and you put me in on it. So that's why I went the fuck off that night. That's what happened to me. I got fucking pulled in the middle of it, and that's why Tribe uses that one funny deal. And, you know, we make jokes about it now where I didn't want to be involved in this shit. I warned Lake. I'd had a conversation with her 2 weeks before that about them doing the same shit, talking shit about people behind the fucking scenes because they threw off the wall prepper. They talked so bad about that dude. It was insane. And I just told them, y'all got to stop doing this shit. And then 2 weeks later, she turns around and does it again to one of my fucking homeboys. Hutch is my homeboy. I'm just telling you, I will ride or die with this man up here. And when you bring that shit to me and then you turn around and you do what you did, and then you take it down, dude, to me, that's just fake ass LARPing shit, man. I'm just being honest with you, bro. You wanted to know, I'm telling you. When I put a video up or when I'm on a live stream, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I don't take it down. I don't hide it from nobody. I am who I am. I am me. I speak the words that I fucking speak. And if I offend someone and someone comes to me and says, bro, you know, you went a little too hard on me, man. I'd appreciate if you back down. I will tell them because this has happened. And I will tell them, I'm sorry about that, man. I'll back off. I apologize. I do get out there some nights because we just go at it. So that's what happened with me. If you want to know, that's what happened. She does this shit behind the scenes. Her, TJ, 101, all of them. I got involved in that shit, and I did a little bit of it. And I'd get off the backstage, and I'd be like, "Damn, man, that was some fucked up shit, man." And that's why you noticed before all this shit really started. If you noticed, I stopped coming on people's live streams. Did you notice that? 101s, TJs, you know, because I was getting sent links through my email, but I quit going up there. That's the reason, because of all the backstage fucking drama. And I was like, I don't want to be involved in this shit. That is backstabbing, low-life shit that needs to stop. If you got something to fucking say about somebody, say it right here on a fucking live stream. Leave the shit up for everybody to make their own fucking judgment. Don't fucking talk shit and then cower back and fucking hide the shit. Be honest, man. Be straightforward. I'm done.
Tribe, what you got?
I was just thinking, man, like she might want to be careful with. I know she's always trying to warn people about this person and that person and this person and that person, but she might want to lay back from that for a while. You know, just man to man, and we sitting here talking. Because sometimes that shit can get out of hand and it runs into other people. And I know it's good to protect people and shit like that, but it doesn't have to be all. She don't have to be the savior of the fucking prepping community 24/7 every fucking day. You know what I mean? Like maybe just chill out on that a little bit, man, because it ends up feeding into other shit. You start talking about one person, then it's 3 people, and next thing you know, you're talking about 20, and it's like, whoa, how did we get here?
And Hutch, I'm pretty sure I already know where you stand. Just end it, right?
I mean, you can say your thing. I ain't gonna stop talking. But yeah, you know exactly where I stand. Backwoods Tribe said it perfectly. You know, I understand there were some feelings involved, and when I did mention your child, but I literally turned on a stream and seen her in her panties on a live stream full of men. So, I mean, I understand you were in your feelings some kind of way about that, but that's what the facts are. I wasn't attacking your kid. I was attacking your wife's parenting skills. Other than that, yeah, I think everybody knows where I stand.
There's a reason why people
don't try to
haven't
cancel
seen
me.
any of my children on this thing. There's a reason why people hadn't seen my child on this thing, on YouTube. There's a reason why.
Let me say one thing though, man. It's really fucked up because if y'all think about it, if there wouldn't have been no shady shit, if there wouldn't have been no worry of guilt, because I know when the whole the EWPN thing happened, I just know human nature, man. It was a guilt. I told Lake and TJ, I said, man, y'all can leave. When we first started, I told everybody, and everybody told everybody, man, anybody can leave at any time they want, and there will be no hard feelings. But you know, you end up walking away, and then you're gonna do your own thing. You start feeling some type of way. Imagine if we all never beefed, and we all, you know, y'all started the Lighthouse thing. Nothing was ever said about EWPN. You know, TJ and Lake had EWPNs back. We had Lighthouses back. Imagine how much great shit we could do and how much influence we'd have. But instead it turns into this because people get in their feelings or get worried that somebody's going to turn on them for this or turn on them for that. It's just crazy to me, man. The shit we could do if motherfuckers would stop all the petty bullshit.
I agree. And I don't have a beef with any of you guys. And you know, as a husband and a dad, I think even you guys, if you would have heard your child brought into a conversation, you would have been pissed, regardless of whatever the context was. And just the same as what you said, Tribe, you would fight to the death for Nisi. I would fight to the death for my wife. Same thing. And of course, I you know, and I know I'll get hate for this, but there is two sides to every story, and this story will never have a happy ending where it merges back together. And I don't think, but I think it will be best for everybody just to agree to disagree and move on from each other, because and this is where I'm at, guys. I got woke up this morning by my wife shaking me, crying, because I've told her for the last many weeks, don't do anything. Just do your videos. Don't do anything. And she's been doing that, nothing on her channel. And when she woke up this morning, I said, do what you got to do. And that's why it came out. So I really hope this can be done, because it's not good. It's not good for the community at all. It's not good.
You know, the thing about it is, Bigfoot, is exactly what you just said. Do what you do on your channel, you know, but she does what she does on her channel, but then she goes to other channels, and that's where she brings the shit up. That's where she does all this shit. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
Okay. Well, giving you guys a chance to say whatever you got to say.
All I'm saying, you know, our Friday night live streams, our Saturday night live streams, when we're drinking, smoking, having a good fucking time, talking a lot of shit, you know, y'all really and truly, I'll be honest with you, y'all ain't our focus when we do them streams. Our focus is to have a good time, talk shit, be dirty, be nasty. If nobody wants to watch that, you don't have to click on to the stream. You don't have to be there. The people that are there because they want to do that. They want to, you know, talk dirty and talk about units and just let it all out and have a party and have a good time. You know, when somebody secretly watches that and goes after that and tries to make people like that look bad, well, what the hell do you think people like that are going to do? We're going to attack back. That's just the way it is. You don't want to get attacked. You don't want to be involved in a tribe Friday night or a backwoods Friday night where we're being heathens and you know, talking all this crazy stuff. Then don't watch. That's all you got to do, is don't click on it. Nobody is begging anybody to click on anything. You know, I've told people, you don't like what I got to say, you don't like my content, please unsubscribe from me and go away. I'm cool with that. I've never been about just trying to build a bunch of subscribers. I've always been, you know, 101 tried to shout me out one time, and I told him, no, don't do that. I do not want subscribers that way. I want subscribers that follow me because they like what I have to say and they have the same ideas and they like to, you know, we got the same mind concept, basically. That's the only subscribers I want, because anything else is just a bunch. It's just a bunch of drama. It's a bunch of crap. It's just a it's just a way to distract from what the real fucking thing is going on out there in the world, that they're trying to destroy us. You know, and sometimes when we get on these live streams at night and we talk a bunch of shit and talk about, you know, god dang partying and sexual talk and all that, well, you know what? It's a bunch of grown adults choosing to be there. So I don't need somebody going around in the backstage saying, you need to unsubscribe from these people and trying to get some campaign going to fucking put us down, you know, because when you do that, guess what we're going to do? We're going to respond. And it's not going to be nice. So put a stop to that shit and it'll all stop.
I think it's spread too deep now though, because there's so many other people involved. It ain't just Lake now, man. You know what I mean? She's got other people involved that been running their mouths hard, man.
Yeah.
You locked up, Hutch.
People want answers. People want answers about those files.
Yeah.
Their emails.
Glitching.
Emails.
A little bit.
Well, she put it out there that I'm keeping files.
She has her emails, her email files. Yes.
Well, you know, in this world of YouTube, you know, and in any of these prepper or apocalyptic or any of these top channels, when you start talking about files, you got conspiracy theorists out here. You got people who catch on to that shit. You know, when you're keeping a file on me, you know, say it's an email. I've gotten some emails. I've sent some emails. When you talk about keeping files on people, man, that shit, dude, that's just gonna stir shit up, bro. That's why I gave both middle fingers and said, file this. And you're gonna call the police and the FBI? Really? She said that.
Can I talk?
Come on, man, you're gonna call the police on me? Call the fucking police. God dang, I've been to jail. I've said I've sat down and had a talk with my wife that, you know, the shit that I say on YouTube, the shit I've done in the fucking streets, standing up in full fucking body armor and my AR-15, I've said I will be surprised if the FBI don't show up to my house. I've had a talk with my wife and my children about this, and I'm not scared. So threatening to call the police on me, you know, all you're doing is threats. That's threats. You're threatening people. That's what your wife has been doing. Whether you realize it or not, whether you know it or not, but that's the truth.
Can we talk for a second?
You got the floor.
The threats have went both directions, and that's all I want to say about it.
I haven't threatened anybody.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying the threat.
You need to clarify that, because that's the problem. Is you guys keep throwing little cryptic fucking signals out there and expect people to pick up on them and shit with this little passive aggressive bullshit. Just say what you mean. Put those people out there. If they're such a fucking threat, put them out there. Stop trying to act like it's some big conspiracy that everybody has to join your little group and cult to fucking get the info for. Because that's how it's coming off. There's 155 people in this chat, and I guarantee you over 100 of them have had some kind of issue with your wife gossiping or suppressing them or doing some hypocrite type shit.
That's another rut.
you. Like, I don't even know you. I've never watched a single one of your videos. I don't know your wife for shit. I watched 2 of her videos a year ago. You know what I mean? And it got brung to me, trying to break up my group, as she wants to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, have some kind of accountability to some extent. Just a simple, hey, we should probably not cancel other channels. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Stay in your fucking lane.
The people on here are grown adults, man. If they want to be here, they're going to be here. If they don't, they don't. You know, and I have no problem. I called out Drop Family Garden the other day. I seen him up in a chat. I got up out of bed and came out here and put his shit on blast because he is a stalking motherfucker. I'm not scared to put someone on blast. I won't come on there and go, oh, hey, everybody email me. I want to tell you something. I want to protect the community. How is that protecting the community? Fucking put it out there for everybody to hear.
Can I respond to that?
Yeah.
This is way beyond Drops, way beyond. And the moment you mention the channel name, they're gone. Name's changed. They're gone.
What?
I can go backstage right now and give you these names.
I want the names publicly. Who's
the names would change instantly. They would just change their channel name. That's the only way we have to watch these guys.
And then you keep calling it out every time. That's like the we shouldn't have guns because some people might get shot argument. It's the same logic. It makes no sense. Who are you to control the outcome? Call those people out. Some of them will get shamed and not come back. Some of them will, yes. But when they do dumb shit again, you call them out again. It ain't cryptic. There ain't no big conspiracy behind that shit. Hey, you're a piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here. How hard is it?
And don't bunch us together, man. She's done that a lot in the past, I guess it's 6 weeks. I'm going off of the 6. She's bunched like the different beefs or the different bad shit in YouTube. She's bunched it all together with all the shit that's going on with us, and it makes us look like these fucking people that she keeps talking about.
Yep.
And I gotta tell you, Bigfoot, it seems like it's on purpose to me. No matter what, nobody can tell you. You don't do that kind of stuff unless you know what you're doing. Lake Fairy ain't no idiot. No, she knows that she's grouping that shit up and making it look like this and making it look like that.
Well, let me tell you something, Tribe. You mentioned something earlier about one of my videos, Addicted to Chaos, and you automatically assume that's about you. Had nothing to do with you guys. Nothing. And that's the same thing that happens a lot of times. We see you guys do something and it's like, now they're talking about us again. It's never going to stop unless we just say, stay away, and we won't go over in you guys' world.
I did say that. I had 3 videos before I snapped on your wife and did all that fancy editing shit. 3 times I told her, just leave me the fuck alone. And she wouldn't do it.
I thought we were past it, Hutch. Honestly, Hutch, I thought Hutch I thought we were done with our beef with Hutch, at least as far as the public part. That's what caught me off guard when Tribe put his video up. I just didn't get it. I didn't understand why then. I don't know.
I gotta say this. You say the chaos thing wasn't about me or whatever, but things add up, especially in people's eyes, people that follow y'all all the time. People that follow her no matter whose live she's on. Boom, she's on Ark Wildman's. She name drops me and makes everybody think that I'm responsible for this fairy shit. Then the very next morning, boom, she's on Trusting God shit, and she's fucking got him and the other dude and her all talking about me and saying all these fucking things, threats about this, and they know people in high places, and you know, I wish that motherfucker would. There was so much shit said. Then it leads in. You got to build the puzzle pieces, man. And then boom, you do a chaos thing, and you're talking about people that just want to bring chaos and shit. And you don't think people are going to think it refers to me? Whether in your mind you're saying, oh, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Then right after you do that, didn't she drop a video? And maybe it was during my live or right before my live or something. And she does this this thing she's been working on, and it's about chaos. And of course, it's gonna act like it. She's been doing nothing but talking about me and these fairies and this Dixie shit. And then she drops a chaos. She mentions chaos in her. It all adds up, man. You can't just say that didn't relate to me because in your mind you say no matter what that I didn't have nothing. That button would try. Everybody else is seeing everything add up. Everything adds up, man. So it reflects on me no matter what you say it was for or not. You know what I mean? And that's war tactics, man. That's sneaky shit. And then you say in other videos, y'all say I didn't say anything for 6 weeks. I didn't say anything for 6 weeks. When for the past 2 days, it's been nonstop. And then finally, I said, fuck it. I sat down. I said, I'm going to do a live. Fuck this shit. I got to address this shit. Because I'm looking real bad here. I'm looking real bad here. Here we go again. So then I made the live, and you said, know what? I'm going to do a clip joint. Because I'm going to still try to be a little bit funny. But, I'm going to throw a couple jabs out there. Do you want to keep coming at me? I'm going to throw a couple jabs out there.
You called me Satan, you asshole.
Okay, let me say this though, real quick, Bigfoot. If we wasn't beefing, wouldn't you have thought that was kind of funny, man? Just a little bit.
I can't. It's plausible deniability. I can't say one way or the other. Tribe.
It's just my own way, man. It's just my own way of playing the game. You know what I mean?
I've always liked your stuff, but tell me that if trust me, I don't have the capabilities of doing video editing, but if I would clunk together a video and put Nisi's face in it, you would be pissed. You would be pissed.
Yeah, I would, but let me tell you this. Nisi would never, ever do any of the things that Lake Ferry, and I'm not saying Nisi is better than Lake Ferry or nothing like that, but what I'm saying is Nisi would never do that kind of shit, man. She's not gonna go jump on people's live streams and start up a bunch of shit and try to be backstage cancer. She tries to stay. She does stay out of everything. Like you know what I mean? She would never put herself in that position to where you would ever even have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just making an example.
I got you. But I understand where you're coming from. No matter what, we're gonna stick up for our wives, whether right or wrong or indifferent.
You have to. And dude, the fairy thing. I don't even care. Those two other channels. When you did put that community post up, I forget exactly what you said. You were keeping your eye on them. That's what she meant when you guys came over to Ark Wildman's live stream. She said, "Tribe, there is your fairies." But
no, Bigfoot.
That's war fairies, but
that's not true, because you need to go back and watch her and Trust and that other dude he was sitting with, man. It's right there. It's plain as day. That's not true, Bigfoot. And I'm not trying to argue with you, man. And you're gonna believe what you want to believe. But if you go back and watch that shit with Trust in that morning live, I don't know if he still got it up or not. He had it up later on that day, because that's how I seen it. Somebody turned me on to it, because I didn't even know that. I don't watch Trust or none of that shit, but. And it's plain as day right there, man. They were putting that shit on me big as a motherfucker, and then they were just running their fucking mouths about me. Trust was saying that I had 3-4 different devices, and that it was, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. You got to go watch it for yourself, man, to see what's up. And they've been running their mouths since the first shit broke out. Them two dudes been coming at me, and I don't even know why. I don't even know the one dude at all. And he New York wannabe gangster with tunes and shit, and I wasn't shit, and he couldn't understand why anybody would ever watch my channel and shit like that. And I'm just like, damn, dude, who are you? Why are you talking about me this way? But it is what it is. I don't care. But when all this shit is going on, it all adds up, man. And I go into defense mode, attack mode. It's what it is, man. I'll take ownership of sharing that video on the community post, because that probably did stir up some shit with Lake. If I wouldn't have posted that post, this whole shit might not have happened. So I'll take the blame for the whole fucking thing. But I posted the thing. I thought it was fucking funny a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I was curious to know who the fuck it was. Because honestly, my very first thing was, oh man, this is a slick way to get attention. I wonder if this is, you know, one of Lake's friends and they whipped up this plan to act like this just to get shit stirred up. Because you just never know, man. And the way things been going down, it seems like some slimy shit has been said, some sneaky shit, people getting on live streams talking a whole bunch of shit, and then boom, as soon as it's over, the live stream's taken down, so nobody gets to see it. People being attacked everywhere. I mean, I ain't the only one that's been attacked here in the past 6 weeks. Right. There's been a lot of names thrown out there, and it's like, damn, you know what I mean? So when the whole war is going down, man, you can't trust shit. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. And just so you guys know, she doesn't even know it's down yet. I took her stream down, so you guys can blame that on me. Because I saw the comments. I don't like watching her being called that. So it wasn't. There's nothing productive that. So I took it down. That's my fault.
So you're saying you only took it down because of the comments that people put, not that she was in the wrong in any kind of way.
When my wife's being called a bitch repeatedly by multiple people, yeah, I'm going to take it down.
Why don't you just block the comments like you guys do on everything else and just leave the video up? Let it speak for itself.
That's why I don't take mine down, man, because it gets confusing. You know what I mean?
Me either.
You know, for people that really care to want to really dig into things, and you know, because we gotta have trust on this for people that hang out with us, man, and give us a platform. If it wasn't for the people that hang out with us and support us with these channels, man, we wouldn't be shit. And how can we put shit out there and manipulate or try to turn them against people and then just erase shit and take it? There's so much shit missing in the whole game. It just looks like me and Hutch and Backwards are just going crazy on people, and that's kind of fucked up, man.
Yep, it's a mind game. It's a mind game. That's all it is. You know, be real or don't. You know, I mean, just if you're gonna put it out there and leave it up for everybody to make their own fucking judgment.
I'll leave it up to her. If she wants to put it back up, she can. I took it down. So if she wants to put it back up, that's on her. That's her decision.
Really, the worst stuff is when she's on other people's channels and that shit gets taken down.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think there's
over a year. Her reputation is that she gets other channels canceled. This ain't some made up shit that we just randomly, oh, hey, let's put this on her. This has been going on for over a year. The same group of people. There's got to be something to it. I'm just saying, put some fucking logic behind it, and it'll make some sense. Get your feelings and your emotions out of it, and just be like, God damn, my wife fucked up. We should probably fix that. And that's done deal. That's literally all it is. There's no backpedaling. No, oh, it meant to say this. No, we're trying to do this. We don't need you to play Captain Save a fucking channel. We don't need y'all to be our saviors and out here protecting us. If you really want to do, call motherfucker out and preach your word. Leave people the fuck alone. It is not a complicated thing. I mean, there's no gray area. It's either I'm fucking with your shit or I'm not. There is no in between. You know what I mean? It's not complicated. She did something fucked up. She needs to apologize or keep her mouth shut, and then the world will keep on moving. It's literally as simple as that.
She used to go up on Dangerous Panels channel and talk all kinds of they were talking nasty as hell one night, and I texted her and was like, get your ass off that channel. You shouldn't be up on there. Your husband's trying to go a separate way. You know, I talked to her about it, you know, of preaching the word of God and stuff. You shouldn't be on that channel. It's a bad image for you. And she did. She got off there and everything, and she did. She, you know, me and her actually talked on the phone for a couple of hours that night. And you know, because I kind of got disgusted with Dangerous for a little while. I've said it. I've said it to his face up on his panel. You know, I talked to him behind the scenes and told him, you know. But the thing about it is that afterwards, then she tried to cancel Dangerous's channel. She tried to get his channel taken down. These are facts.
And honestly though, backwards,
Rob.
we shouldn't run Dangerous Freedom, man. That dude is past and gone, man. We shouldn't
I know.
even bring him into the argument. That's just my opinion.
But I'm saying, but hold on. But when Dangerous passed, then she made it like you know, contacted his mama and all that, and put out this video and doxed the fucking hell out of Dangerous's kids and Dangerous's mother. Called her by her names, called the kids by their names, fucking said where they lived at and shit. I mean, doxed the hell out of these people. Do you think Dangerous didn't have enemies on YouTube? And then you dox someone and you try to play like this, you know, oh, I cared so much for Dangerous after you tried to get his fucking channel canceled. This is the kind of shit we're talking about. This is the kind of shit we're talking about. I mean, people in if you've been looking at the chat at all, people in the chat's been talking about the same thing. That's the only reason why I brought up Dangerous Freedom, because a bunch of people in the chat are talking about it. This is the truth. And yes, rest in peace, Dangerous Freedom. I even went on Jeremy's stream the other night and pretty much let him know, you know, don't be trying to carry Dangerous's torch. We need to let that man rest and move forward. So that's the whole thing. This shit has been going on for a long time, man. This shit's been going on for a long time. You know, I agree with Hutch. It's and someone said in the chat, don't be apologizing. You shouldn't be. I respect you for coming up here. I'll put it that way. I respect you for coming up here. I've gained a little respect back for you, man. I really have. You know, for being a man and coming up on here and on this panel and talking with us. But I'll tell you, we're not the ones you really need to be talking to. You need to be talking to your wife and telling her, hey, this shit's got to stop. Stop talking about people. You're running the image. You know, I said it earlier about the Bible. You know, I can't. I just don't have the capacity to quote scripture, you know, word for word. But I do know what the Bible says, and I do know what it says about gossip, and I do know what it says about straddling the fence.
And you definitely know what it says about a log.
Yes, I do. Definitely. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. But see, the thing I'm trying to get at is my channel is not about preaching about God at all. I very rarely, anybody that's watched me knows I very rarely talk about God on here. I'll, you know, if the subject is brought up, I say, yeah, I've got a personal relationship. That's it. I don't care about religion. I'm not a Baptist. I'm not a Methodist. I'm not none of that. Because religion has been fouled out so bad by people doing the same thing of what y'all are doing, brother. I've had personal text messages about that, talking about y'all. Man, I don't get. This is why I don't do religion. This is why I don't believe in God, because I got people on there preaching the word of God and turning around and talking bad about everybody. Same thing I went through when I was in church. That's what people are saying, man. I'm just telling you.
I'm listening. I'm letting you talk.
I'm being honest, you know. Anyway, that's you know, I'm gonna tell you, put a squash to it. Have her stop going to other channels, because she don't do it on her channel. She does it on other people's channels. Have her stop doing that shit. Yes, it's over. Beef's gone, done. Because we really and truly, we want to move on. Hutch is doing a real cool community thing. We want to focus on that kind of stuff. We're going to have a meet and greet, you know, at a park. Me and Hutch is working on that shit. You know,
I'm roasting everybody in clips.
Tribe has Friday Night Lives, man, where we don't want to make clips. putting your wife in it because we want to squash the drama. We want to put clips on of me saying some dumb shit one night and everybody laughing about it. You know, and Tribe wants to put that on a clip, you know, or whatever, you know, or when we're talking serious, you know, about Ukraine or any of the fucking following things that they're bashing the fuck out of us with every day. You know, when we're talking serious, but that's the kind of things we want to focus on. We don't want to focus on any of the other shit. We really don't.
No, I agree. And no offense to any of you guys, but I don't want to be focusing on any of you guys at all. I'd rather just stay over in my world.
And we respect that. We respect that. That's all we're saying. Just be straight up about it. Don't put up a video and talk shit and then take it down and all that shit and insinuate and throw innuendos, however you fucking say that word. I'm There's your clip.
Tribe, you got to use that on a clip.
I hear you.
There's your innuendos. God dang it.
I did want to throw something out there. It's hard to get in there with Backwoods. He be going off, but there was something that happened on a clip joint that happened this week that I really truly had no fucking point intended. Backwoods was holding up his cup like when the shit happened in Ark Wildman's Survivals. They were talking about Great Kool-Aid and shit. But when I was doing a clips joint before all this shit, and I just thought it was funny as shit to see Backwoods holding his cup and be like, Great Kool-Aid. And I didn't put two and two together. I swear to you, this is the truth. And I put it like one of the first clips in the video because I just figured it would bring a smile to people's face. Because, I mean, Backwoods, you don't look like you would be drinking Great Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? I think moonshine or something. You know what I mean? We've been hanging a long time. So when you say Great Kool-Aid, it just cracked me up. And then after everything went down, I talked to Nisi about it. I was like, man, it looks like I was fucking adding into some shit, man. And I swear I didn't mean to do that shit.
That's where a lot of people don't know because they ain't been around as long. Man, 2 years ago when I started on Dangerous Freedom Saturday night live streams and going live, people, because they would see me with my big cup, you know, and they'd be like, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? And I would say prune juice. I would say grape Kool-Aid. I would say I'm drinking milk. You know, if you go back on his old live streams, I've been doing that for a long time. So they're I mean, I would hold it. They'd be like, what are you drinking tonight back? You know, well, back then it was Patriot. You know, what are you drinking back tonight, Patriot? And I'd be like, oh, I'm drinking prune juice, you know, or I'm drinking Kool-Aid, you know, I'm drinking whatever. So there is actually a backstory to all that, you know. So when I just throw it up there and say grape Kool-Aid, or I say it's not a jab at nobody. I've been doing that for a long fucking time, way before I knew who Lake Ferry, Bigfoot, Hutch, or Tribe was. Okay, so let's just get that out in the open right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about. So okay.
Well, there's some, and when Ghetto said that night about grape Kool-Aid, the only thing I said was, don't drink that grape Kool-Aid; it'll make you crazy. And I was mainly talking about the mixed drink thing. Because I love my mixed drinks and I'm going to keep drinking them. Because I enjoy my whiskey. That's just all there is to it. And my cigars.
All right. Well, I appreciate the time up here, guys. Thanks for at least letting me have a forum to talk. And if you guys, bigfootprepper@gmail.com, if you ever want to reach out, just hit me up. So y'all have a good day.
Take it light, brother.
All right, man. See you.
He got sick of listening to your shit, Backwoods.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just
bring
picking,
my
brother.
name.
I'm just picking.
Bring my name into it and try to compare me to, you know, in the same conversation, the same sentence, like you said, you know, and you don't make a distinction in between, man. I'm fucking pissed about this shit, man. You know, and if they want to drop it and they want to stop all that shit, I'm done. Because I would rather go on a Friday Night Live and have a good time and laugh and joke and you know what I'm getting at? I mean, shit.
Let's dead it then, man. Let's dead it. If ain't nothing else said, I'll dead it, man. I don't need to say nothing else. I mean, it is what it is.
It's done whenever they make that video saying that they were not insinuating us in any kind of shit. Let's see if he keeps his word about that, and then we'll dead.
I hope he does, man, because that's some fucked up shit, man. Can't have people out there thinking that kind of shit, man. That's fucked up. As much as we fight against that.
No. I mean, I'll squash it, but until I see that video, it's not done. Like, I'm biting the shit out of my fucking tongue right now. I want to be the most disrespectful motherfucker in the world. I'm saying
I know you do.
I'm gonna keep holding it until I see if that motherfucking video gets put up. Plain and simple.
You know how hard it was to giggle and try to be the nice guy up here, man. What the fuck?
Backpedaling ass bullshit, excuses, pandering ass fucking shit. Hey, let's giggle at each other because this dude up here is scaring the shit out of me, man.
Oh, wait, man. I was giggling because I was scared of the dude up there.
No, I don't even want to get into it, man. No, this
stir up a whole nother pot,
man. I'm not even. I'm gonna smoke my cigarette. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man. So
don't worry if there's a rapist in the chat, y'all, because they will keep files of that rapist. They won't stop him from raping you, but they'll keep a record. That way, you know, the 150th chick that gets raped will have all this back evidence. You know what I mean?
Well, my thought process behind that really and truly is that, you know, if there's someone on there just like Drop, I went up there, like I said, got out of bed and shit, went up there and called his fucking ass out, put it out there.
I'm such a fucking hothead, man. I am such a fucking hothead, man. I'll snap like that, like seriously.
I
will, man. I will.
And I went up on the live stream and called him out right on the live stream and belittled his ass because he's a piece of shit, the Drop dude. And, you know, so he goes and changes his channel name. You know, it ain't going to take long to figure out, you know, these people, because these people have a sickness about themselves that fucking, you know, they're gonna show themselves again. Even if they change their channel name, they're going to show who they are again. And we just call them out again. And you call them out so much that these
show their faces. You keep calling that bullshit out every time you see it. They won't even show their fucking face. They know not to.
Exactly. And you put them on blast, and they get tired of making new channels. They just say, you know what, I'm going away from these people. They've got me figured out, and they move on down the road. And then all of our people are protected. All of the women, you know, and everything.
All because you got some kind of fucked up grasp on reality and some shitty ass life that you feel like you got to jump up and just be some fucking savior for all these people who don't give two fucks about anything you're doing. They don't need you to fucking save them. Jesus Christ.
And no, we didn't do no synchronized shirt wearing shit. Fucking, we're country.
Don't lie. We did. We had an email backstage, but Tribe was like, "Man, my fucking flannel's dirty." So we're up here looking like fools and shit. Well,
y'all twinning.
I could take off the flannel, then I'll have a gray shirt on, and then me and Tribe will match.
Hey,
wait, I got a gray shirt on too.
Oh shit. Let me go get a snake sticker real quick. Where are my snake stickers?
They're saying Bigfoot's live right now. All right,
run it, share it, man.
I can't do that on this.
Oh shit, I might be able to. I might be able to share it to you, and then you can put it up.
I could probably do it.
I don't think you would care because I'm sure it's about that. So let me go see if I can find it.
I don't know. Are they going to give us a content violation?
It ain't like you're going to lose any money.
Right?
I got it right here. You want me to screen share it?
Yeah, you do it backwards because mine's fucking up. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, we got to, Miller. We got to.
I got an error occurred.
Right, it's down there below, like you're bringing somebody in, Hutch. I'll turn it up.
These were dangerous people, and we try to protect people to the best of our ability. And during all of this back and forth between all these channels, there seems to be some confusion that we suggested, or my wife suggested, that either Hutch or Hutch Homestead or Prepper Tribe or Backwoods and Prepping were involved with that situation. We 100% in no way, shape, or form associate those guys with that as predators. That was never the intent. If somehow that got twisted and got interpreted that way, that's not what was meant. And my apologies for any damage that might have caused anybody. I don't know. I don't know the extent of that, but just doing this as my word, so we can put all this behind us. It's long overdue, and let's move past this. So again, Hutch Homestead, Prepper Tribe, Backwoods and Prepping. I just had a conversation with them, and that was one of their concerns, that their names got mixed in with a group that that we had been notified as of being predators, and those three were not part of that group. It's not them. So just putting that out there, and that's what was asked of me to do. So here you go, and hopefully we can all move on from this. So you guys, thanks for tuning in, and catch you guys later.
There you go.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah.
At this point, man, that's good enough for me, man.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
At this point,
sorry. That was, I left my sound on the YouTube. Speak up, Hutch. You know, man, I back you. I back you 100%. I'm with you, brother. I mean, I can have my own opinion. You can have yours, and I back your opinion, man. Speak up, brother. I see that. I see them wheels churning.
Me too. And I already know. I understand 150%.
I don't like being pandered to, and that's how I took it. It's fucking. I'll give him props for doing it. You get props for doing it. I'll keep my mouth shut. As long as your wife keeps her mouth shut, I'll leave it at that. I said I'd leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. She keeps her fucking mouth shut. I'll keep mine shut.
Agreed. We need a. You know what we need? We need a live stream tonight of just fucking partying, having a good time, laughing, relaxing, chilling, making jokes. I mean,
I fucking hate the high road. I really fucking do. You kind of, well, I know what you're saying, Hutch, because you feel like, man, these, you know, folks, you know, jabbed and shit and jabbed and fucked around, and you're like, I ain't through punching yet. You know, you started shit with me, and I ain't done. You know, right.
You know, I remember one of them funny comedians, Bubble the Love Sponge, I think it was, is his name. and he called this up, and he was like, "Is this the complaint department?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he starts complaining to them. And they go, "Okay, sir. Well, your complaint has been wrote down, and we will address it." And he goes, "Well, I ain't done complaining yet. You know, y'all started the shit, basically. You know what I'm saying?" And but I get it though, you know. But I mean,
but I do want to say something though, real quick. And I hate to be the spoiler. With Bigfoot and Lake, that beef's done. You know what I mean? That, to me personally, just me, that beef's done. But there was other people that got involved.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Jabba the Hutt.
It's not just Prepper Tribe, Backwoods, and Hutch Homestead that have got some fucking grievances that need to be fucking aired to these people. You know.
Yeah, and there's Jabba the Hutt. There's Crackhead Santa Claus. There's a lot of people that chose to run their motherfucking mouth when all this shit went down and jump on and just because of jealousy or just because they didn't like them motherfucking and shit.
Yep.
We didn't say hi to you in the motherfucking comment section, you fucking weak back bitches.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep. There is quite a few that there is quite a few that that stepped in and added themselves into the nut cutting and name calling and shit. So I agree with y'all on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that 100%, Tribe. Bigfoot went out there and he come up on the panel. He had the guts to come up here on the panel. He had the guts to put that live stream out. As far as I'm concerned, it's squashed with them. And I'm like Hutch though. As long as my name don't get brought up anymore from her mouth, it's done. It's done. It's over. But them other ones, yeah, they got some splaining to do. Just saying. You know, they inserted themselves into it, and nobody inserted them into it. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying from this side.
Yeah, I love having fun. I love playing games. Shit fun to me, man. Shit fun to me.
Yeah, don't let the face confuse you. I'm loving every fucking bit of this shit. Well, you know what I'm saying? Let's go! Bang! No, put that up. What kind of crazy talk is that? Yeah, it's Cannibals tonight on Nikki's channel, y'all.
I tell you this though, man. One thing that came out of all this that just showed me a little bit more is how much we all stick together when it comes down to the comment. I didn't realize how much people like had my back. There was people that, you know, hadn't really had to have my back. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, they had my back. I'm like, holy shit, man. So I got y'all, man. I ain't gonna forget none of it. I got y'all. To the end of this thing, man. We rolling.
Well, that's the deal about, you know, it's easy to get up on here.
Be charming, you don't even have to ask. I saw all that shit. You don't even have to fucking ask, B. You don't even have to ask. You always good over here.
Well, that's the one good thing. No, you're good. That's the one good thing that I can say right now is that no matter what, it's real easy to get up onto a panel or into a chat and talk a bunch of bullshit. But it's when you show the true backing, when you show that what you say, you're down with that. You know, when you say, hey, I've got your back, and then you prove it. See, that's different than just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, the proof is in the pudding. You know, back up what you fucking say.
And it's hard, man, because there's people that have, you know, channels that they're starting up. And they're just getting started, man. And I remember when I first got started, there was some beef that happened, and I completely got away from it. You know what I mean? I was like, man, fuck all this. I ain't getting in the middle of this shit. But yet people went out of their comfort zone to back us up, man. That's fucking hardcore, man. That's some ride or die shit, man. That's the shit that will in the long, if shit hit the fan these are the people that I want to be next to, man. No bullshit.
Yep.
Ride or die, man.
We watched it, Bigfoot.
Yeah,
and we'll keep our word if you keep your word. It's done.
Yep.
Man, damn, bro, I gotta take my clips joint down, man. That joint was kind of funny. Shit was fucking hilarious, man. If you don't take no offense to it, you don't get in your feelings. You know
all I'm saying, Tribe, is if I put up a video, it stays up. That's just the way it is. I mean, that's regardless. That's another time and place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I'm going to put it up, I'll leave it, man. That's just the way it is. You know.
But you don't do a eighth of the shit that I do, man. I've had to take a couple down, man. That's only because I'm not smart enough to clip all that shit together, you know, and I don't got the patience. Because I'll get halfway through trying to clip up some shit and I'll screw something up and it screws the whole thing up. I'm like, well, fuck this shit, man. That's stupid technology and shit. Fuck that. Where's my gun at? I'm gonna go shoot targets and shit. Man, you know? Man, let me tell you, man, the very first one I did, the very first clip joint I did, it took me over 12 hours to put together. This is the truth, Backwoods. 12 hours. I left the computer running and went to bed, woke back up and worked on that joint, got it together. I put the last beat at the beginning of the clip, moved the thing back to watch it. It's done. Pushed play and everything went blank. The whole fucking thing was erased. 12. I was flipping, man. And Nisi, with her genius mind, jumps on my computer, and a half hour later, about 20 minutes later, she had found something that where it saves it every 5 minutes, and she dug deep into my computer and brought it back up and saved it. I was like, oh my God. I mean, I was ready to. I was so pissed. I was like, I'll just erase my fucking channel. You know what I'm saying? 12 hours of work? Shit, I was so mad, man.
I can imagine, dude, because hell, some of the little videos that I actually, you know, use a couple of clips, you know, and do the little fuzzy thing, you know, to move to the next clip and shit. Hell, some of them I've worked on for like an hour or two, man, and get tired of it. And I'm like, man, this is stupid, man. God dang, this, people don't understand. They're like, make another video, make a video. And I'm like, geez, man, I mean, if you want to make like some really cool shit, man, it takes hours, dude. I mean, it's a lot of time just sitting and, you know, at the phone on the computer and doing all this shit, you know, trying to get it right, rewatching, you know, and making sure that this part fits in right, you know.
I don't know why you're doing all that work. Ain't none of us got no original ideas to us. Did anything original? We just steal it from other people. It can't be that hard to just steal shit from other people.
That's what was kind of hard, man, because there was like 1,000 different things to touch on, and I just, you know,
I'd love to fucking touch on something in that motherfucker.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that needed to be addressed, but you know, it is what it is, man. It's
man.
I don't think it matters to like people in the chat and shit. They ain't worried about it, so fuck it.
Wild, man, I want to tell you something. I got a lot of respect for you, brother, and I still am going to watch all your videos. I still want to come up and chat in your chat, and you said I was always welcome there, and you're always welcome on my channel, brother. I just want to let you know that. Much respect.
Yeah, Ark's good people. Well, this has been a really depressing stream. The title was clickbait like a motherfucker.
Hey, you know, it is what it is, man. I mean, you know, it's good to go on and get the shit squashed and get it over with and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And as long as it's squashed, it's squashed. I'm cool with that. You know, I enjoy going on and having fun, you know. going on and having fun. I like being up on these live streams, you know, talking to folks and trolling and shit in the chat, man. You know, people going at me and I going back at them. You know, it's all for fun, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man?
Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Damn, I done it again.
Oh well, we need to get back to the party. Hopefully that happens. Hopefully it is done, man. Shit.
Yeah, like you know, the community idea thing that you're doing, the community thing, bro, I enjoy the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's like awesome freaking ideas. You know, you can learn a lot on that.
I got you, Sophia. I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna clip it up, make y'all laugh, or try to get some laughs out of y'all. Of course, man, I enjoy doing it. This shit's fun. I be giggling like shit when I'm making those clip joints. Y'all don't know, because sometimes I put shit together and I don't have it together right yet. You know what I mean? You got to move stuff around a lot. And then later on, you're like, wait a minute, this would fit better here. And man, I just be giggling because, you know, like somebody will say like, you know, you suck. Great Kool-Aid. Man, I went to the bathroom, and it's just like funny as hell to see those 3 clips, even though it's not going to stay like that. It's just like, you should ask Niecy, man. I just be sitting here dying laughing to myself while I'm clipping it up. It's just fun, man. Y'all should try it sometime. It takes a lot of time, though.
Yeah, it's some work. It's some
Hell
work.
Yeah. Shit, you know, Hutch. Jesus, I know you put some work in on some videos, man. Especially that one where you did that fucking action figure shit that with the fucking tinfoil hat, man. That shit is classic.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was back before I knew I know too many people now. Now life's stressful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are stressing my creativity.
And imagine if you had the Hollywood tools to work. See, that's the thing that gets me. You did that with a old beat up ass phone. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, imagine if you had the tools at your hands to do all that shit.
If I had some gear, it done deal.
Yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt. And that's what we gotta do, man. We just keep pushing, man. I hope your fucking channel gets monetized again, man.
Because
that shit helps.
It's not going to.
No, never.
Won't get monetized because of the new guidelines they put in place in November, a week before I was supposed to get my shit back. So when they rolled that new stuff out, you know what I'm saying, my punishment got grandfathered in permanently. So yeah, everything I do on this channel, I don't get nothing from it. I'm just here.
If you can get your other channel monetized though?
Yeah, my other channel should be able to.
Well, we need to pump that channel, man. We need to get people moved over.
Well, I ain't doing nothing over there yet. Not for real.
I know, man, but I mean, you know, I mean, 10, 15 bucks helps, man, in life, period. You know what I mean? You know, that $2 a video adds up. What's up?
It'll happen when it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I know. I was looking through my channel last night, man, and all the videos and shit and all that together, I've made $6 now. I was like, woohoo! I'm like, shit, I can't buy a package of lunch meat, man. This shit's like $7.50 at the Walmart.
man, I can't bullshit. I'm not trying to like brag or anything like that, but last night, man, I had so many members join the secret society, man. I was blown away. There's like 15, 16 people join the members joint, man. We're going to have a blast. I hope y'all hang out too, man. I know y'all are members and shit, but y'all got to hang out.
My cheap ass came off of $3. I want content every 3 days.
Damn, that's a lot of work.
Papers, man. That's 2 packs of papers a month I gave up for you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm sitting here thinking. All right, I've been on one or two of these little member lives and stuff, man, I'm forking out $3 a month, man. I mean, that's, you know, I could save for 3 months, have $9, I could buy me some fucking sandwich meat, you know.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
You taking
Just like-
bologna off my table, you son of a bitch.
Right. Exactly. You know, so I'm watching, man. I'm watching for that content, bro. Just saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Putting you on blast, man. Right up on this channel, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you. I got you. I want to keep rolling, man. I do. I swear, I've been thinking about doing like an everyday live stream. Everybody hangs out, man. We have a good time, but I don't want to get to the point where people get, you know, people get sick of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to get sick of me, so I don't want to do it every day, and then people, you know, a week later, people get sick of fucking seeing me, and then it's like kills the whole vibe. You know what I mean? I weigh that in my mind a lot. You know what I mean?
Feel like you're overexposing yourself. Like, goddamn, these people are getting tired of seeing my fucking ass.
Yeah, like, you know, when you overexposing, there's another word too. When you like if I'm on your live stream and you're ready for me to go, but I stay on here and shit, and you're just like, damn, I wish this motherfucker would leave. Like you're over
Overstaying your welcome.
Yeah, overstaying your welcome. Yep.
Shit, I feel that way every time I put a video or you even touch my phone. I'm like, God damn it, these motherfuckers don't want to see me.
Yeah, yeah. It's weird, man. It's like people. I don't think people realize how much we think about that shit. Like we really do think that way. Like, damn, man, will people even give a shit? Will people enjoy this? But especially when you're doing like with these clips joints. You know, I got my friends in there saying shit. I'm putting y'all in weird situations and shit. And I put it out there and I'm like, man, I hope he don't get mad at me because he said that at that point with that. Man, I hope she don't get fucking upset with me because I put that clip of her doing that in there. It's like, you know what I mean? It's stressful, man. It's stressful doing this shit, man.
It really is.
Well,
Hey, I know exactly what the fuck you talking about.
Coral, you got to check out Native, man. Native's doing the morning lives every morning, 6:30 a.m. He's killing.
I will say, Dusty Data is only less than 200 subs away from hitting that 1,000 mark. So
oh shit,
I want to show Dusty Data some love because if there's a motherfucker that needs, deserves to be over that mark, it's that man. I'm just saying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't know he was I thought he was over 1,000 like months ago. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's not right. What the fuck?
Man, he's put in so much work. And his man, just the prizes, man. I won the first prize on his game show, and me and Ark Wildman tied. We both got first prize. He sent us both like $150, $200 tactical backpack. You know what I mean? The max edition joints, the real shit. I mean he didn't want nothing from nobody or nothing. Like he everybody got prizes, even if you lost and shit. I mean, that dude put a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort into making the community better. I'm with you, Hutch. I think Dusty deserves a hell of a lot more than what he's got as far as sub count.
It is literally the most understated, brilliant fucking channel on YouTube. I don't give two damns. It really is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dusty Data. Yeah.
Yeah. There's little subtleties and nuance and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you the right minded person, you'll see it. You know what I'm saying?
He takes chances. That's what's so great about it too, is he'll take chances, man. He'll put himself out there. You know what I mean? That takes balls, man. It takes balls to fucking try new things and try to put the ideas out there, and you don't know whether it's gonna fall flat or people are gonna hate you for it and shit. He a good dude, man. Dusty's. I think I was like Dusty's 6th sub or 4th sub or some shit. It was North Shore Preparedness found him, man. He was just.
Oh, I think I found him through the name that we shall not mention back in them days.
Oh, yeah.
I found Dusty just out of chance, and I remember when he was first going live and shit, and I was over there, you know, talking to him, and I think I went up on one of his live streams like real early when he first started getting people on there and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been following Dusty for a minute, man. He's cool as hell. He's got a really good channel. He's got a lot of good stuff.
I really do think about the future, man, and I just can't wait. Like 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and we're all still hanging in there, and we can look back at all these times we had together and shit, and all this shit we're doing. Like, you know, it gets rough around the edges sometimes. Sometimes there's beef, drama with all kinds of different shit, but you got a bunch of amateurs trying to make a TV station. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's going to be bumps and bruises, man.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. You know what I mean?
Nope.
You're in, and if you're an insecure motherfucker, maybe YouTube and a public platform is not the place for you. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, I understand. As soon as you get invested, either in the friendship aspect of a YouTube channel or the career side of creating a YouTube channel, I'm just saying it's emotionally draining, and you're gonna have to deal with some shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And one of the hardest things that you'll deal with, this is for any channel that's smaller than mine, even though mine's minute, but the hardest thing you're going to deal with in the first year, I'd say, is just YouTube and their numbers game. Because it's going to make you feel like shit when you're not getting subs, when your sub count goes down, when your videos don't do but 50 likes, when your last video did 300 or 400. You know, it's so many different numbers games. You really got to be strong-minded, man, to hang in there.
That's
And
true.
I'll tell you honestly, if you're serious, like, I mean, if you're not a dick about it, but like, honestly, you want your channel to grow, stay away from the creators. Hang out with the chat. Hang out with the people. Talk to the fucking people. Be about the people. Don't be up here trying to, ride nuts on the screen.
Right.
Those are the people that you want. You know what I mean? Let them see who you are. And if they like you, they'll come and see your shit. You know what I mean? You got to interact with these people. Plain and simple.
And be real.
I said these people. All right.
And be true. Be true to yourself, man. Be real. Just put yourself out there, because there's only one you. And it's so easy to see something else and be like, man, that's cool, man. I'm gonna do that. Damn, man, that might work for me. Like, nah, you gotta find yourself and tap into it.
That's right. That's why I say always just be who you are, man. Be yourself, and if people like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. I mean, you're not going to please everybody. Not everybody is going to like you. You just gotta know that when you come onto YouTube, if you're going to make content. Hell, I made that video. I mentioned it earlier. I made that video about saying Merry Christmas to everybody, and I showed my puppy dog, and my little beagle pup, and kind of saying that's what it's supposed to be about. And I got a bunch of thumbs down on that video. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, who don't like, just for a minute, I was like, you can't say Merry Christmas, and who don't like puppy dogs, man? I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? But I still got a bunch of thumbs down on it. And I was like, I don't care, I'll make another one just like it tomorrow. I'm me.
All right. Somebody will like it somewhere.
They said Nana P said Dusty's up to 936 now. Oh nice. Shit, he's only 64 away, man. 64 away.
He needs it, y'all.
Yep.
He deserves it. I'll say it that he fucking deserves it. I'll say it that way.
Hell yeah, would love to see him, Dusty. Would love to see him. Cherokee survival. Fucking dog is food. What the fuck?
I agree with you, Harkwild, man. That dog,
No doubt.
that dog is definitely cuter than I am. That's for sure.
Another good channel right there. I'm just saying.
Oh, Metal be getting it in.
Hillbilly Homesteader, he's got a channel. Man,
I know, man. We need to get him. We need to get him up on the panels more.
He's uppity, man. We tried. He's uppity. He's like, no, I'm too pretty to be with you sensitive motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had a good time, man, when he hung out with us, man. We tried to we did like a dating game type. Nisi was in the chat, had everybody trying to hook him up with this girl and that girl, man. It was crazy.
I believe he was auctioned off at one time. Wasn't he?
right.
God dang. That's what we need to be about, man. Having some fun, man. You know, have our serious talks about shit going on, having some serious talks, you know, the community think idea stuff. That's cool shit, man. That's cool content, you know. And let's fuck with people in the chat, because, you know, and let them fuck with us. I mean, I enjoy this shit, man. That's what it needs to be, you know. When it gets down to where it's like, fuck, man, it's always drama, it's always bullshit, and those motherfuckers trying to scare the shit out of me all the time, and, you know, fuck, I don't, you know, that kind of runs you off.
Yeah.
You gotta have some fun. I remember we was laughing.
I like the doomsday stuff, man. I really do. I like when we all get together and we talk about scenarios it feeds back to POTB, because it was just so fun watching his shows and being on his shows, and we all sit around doing little scenarios. Now I just enjoy the shit. Hell yeah. Huge love.
Right.
Hit it up. Click that link.
There are I know, like, I've got a crazy amount of people in here. It says 129. I know most of y'all are here for the drama, but real shit, I'd say probably 80% of the active chat right now has got a fire ass fucking channel, and they're solid ass people.
Yep, real good people.
Yep.
And fun to be around. That's the thing. That's not said enough. No bullshit. When I have a live stream, my chat is so fucking fun to hang out with. And Nisi has a blast. You know what I'm saying? All y'all do. I mean, shit. Hutch, you come up in that motherfucker, man, it gets lit the fuck up. Backwoods comes up in there and starts joning in his nice ways. He don't get too dirty or nothing, but he starts picking on people, man. Everybody just goes bonk. Native, he goes completely bonkers sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just fun, man. It's just fun people to be around.
And that's the kind of thing too, Tribe, is that people
weird, Monty,
that keep coming back and keep watching is because they enjoy that content. You know, and the people that don't enjoy it, that is like, oh man, y'all are disgusting, and they leave. Okay, we're disgusting, so bye. You know, and that's nobody. It don't have to go any further than that.
All right. Like, there ain't no gun to your head saying, watch these motherfucking people now. You know what I mean? If you dig them, stick around. If you don't, kick rocks. It's not a complicated process. You know?
I had some people leave me today. I think it was because of the things that happened today, but well, now it's bouncing back up. But I was at like 68, then it went down to 61. Now it's at 64. So maybe some people left and was like, maybe we shouldn't have left. Maybe we,
No, I think YouTube's playing with the numbers, because just like in my my lives the last couple days, this one, and in your lives the last couple days, the number keeps going from 1 to 0 to blah whatever to 1 to 0 to 18 blah blah blah.
Yeah, so what's up with that?
I don't even know. YouTube,
yeah, I'm still seeing 130. I'm seeing 131 on my side right now.
That's what's up. What's up, 131? What's going on with you? Make sure y'all sub up to all these links. We good people. We good people.
Yeah, as soon as I said that, it dropped from 131 to 127. Now it's back up to 129.
Yeah, man, it does
Just
crazy
that quick.
shit.
Just
Man.
bam, 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 bam. Numbers
Yep.
is jumping like hell.
Yeah.
Numbers is jumping worse than the damn chat does sometimes. You know how the chat be
Right.
jumping and you're like, shit, wait, I'm trying to click on.
And y'all should be
No doubt.
ashamed of yourself. Y'all ain't here. I ain't got this many people in my chat. Y'all are here for the drama. Ashamed of yourself.
The numbers do jump up when the drama starts, though, don't it?
Yeah.
Numbers
I'm like,
skyrocket.
ooh.
Right.
I know. I was still trying to wipe the sleep out of my eyes, and Hutch is sending me a text message like, "Link, you know, like where you at?" And I'm like, "Oh hell, I hadn't got to watch all of it, you know." And then I seen on my alert thing, and I was like, "Oh shit! Oh, I see what you're saying, bro. I'll be there in a minute."
But you know what though, man? What people don't think about, or I'm sure people think about, but what I thought about when you have this many people hanging out all the time and these many if it wasn't YouTube and you was just out in the world, you would have drama there too. You would have people getting in little spats or fights or damn near fist fights to the death sometimes. I mean, it's just the way it works. When you put that many people together, there's gonna be drama. It's human, it's life, man. So when people say, "Oh, I don't deal with the drama, I'm out," it's like, nah, don't just leave because there's a little bit of drama, because 2-3 days later it's going to be something different going on. Like, don't make it such a huge deal. You know what I'm saying? Things will be said, the mistakes will be made, people will beef. There's going to be people that love you backwards that can't stand me. You know what I mean? But you know, who cares? Right? Who cares? Fuck it, man. It is what it is. We're gonna like who we like and who we don't like. Fuck it. Because really, what we do on YouTube, we're not just dropping 10-minute videos every other day like these channels do on YouTube. We actually have a community. We have interaction. We build friendships and shit, man. It's way different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think it's something fucking badass, and it has its hiccups and shit, but it blows me away. I didn't know YouTube was like this, or it could be like this, and we're making it like this, man. I give all of us a lot of credit, man, from the people that just hang out to the channels that make videos and do live streams and all that shit.
Hey, this is the kind of information that you want to know about people who are trying to teach you how to survive. So, hey, after shift goes down, do you want to be in this situation, or do you want to get this shit as far away from you as possible now? You know what I mean? Yeah. Set those boundaries now. That way you don't have to set them in an emergency. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you can't handle YouTube drama, you definitely can't handle, I don't even know what you're prepping for. Because if you can't handle YouTube drama, you definitely ain't going to handle it when the shit hits the fan or if shit goes bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this ain't nothing. This is on some fucking videos and we're cussing each other out pretty much. That's all that is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is fucking Tupac Biggie type beef. It's nothing. It's nothing. You know what I mean? This ain't nowhere near as bad as shit's gonna get or could be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But if you're new here and you're just checking us out, make sure y'all check out when we do those live streams and we get into those deep conversations about what we would do with this and what you got to check out Hutch's thing, man, about this community idea. I don't know exactly what you call it. I watch it all the fucking time, but I can't remember what the fuck
community think tank.
Community think tank.
Yep.
You go into every it's almost like all of man died and there's 100 motherfuckers and they're trying to rebuild life again. If you can look at it that way, because y'all are coming up with every single little detail that would happen if you were building life again after the apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's like we could do this now without shit hit the fan, but man, it's fucking genius, man. And it's original and it's deep thinking. It's serious conversation. It makes you think about what you can do at home, even if you're not in a community. It helps you prep your own fucking house.
Yeah, exactly. That's the, you know, there's a lot of things that you'll learn on these community think tanks and these, you know, when Ghost and I was doing the scenario things and Ghost would say something, and I was like, man, I never thought of that. I never really took that into consideration. And
see, I fucked up backwards. I fucked up. He did this a while back, and I got on his live, man, and I was off that night. I was talking so much shit and bringing up shit. I think I even incriminated myself on that motherfucker, or somebody in my family from back in the days, because we were supposed to be talking about land and a community land and shit, and I went all off key. So now Hutch don't even invite me on the community think tank. I don't fuck my chances up.
I'm just saying, you was like, hold on, let me paint this soapbox and shit before I stand on this bitch. You know what I mean?
Right. My bad, man. My bad. I was off that night. I don't know what the fuck, man. I was like ornery as shit too, man. I don't know what the fuck was wrong. You have those days, man.
Oh, I know I remember those days.
Yeah.
That was a similar type situation going on in those days with somebody else.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's the whole thing. A lot of the stuff that we do, we do the whole getting on and talking shit to each other and laughing and making jokes and all that good stuff. But we do a lot of the, talking about this stuff and explaining, and people come up here and talk about the things that they do, how they do things. And you can learn stuff from this. It's just really cool. I've learned a lot of stuff, and hopefully I've taught some stuff, and that's what it's supposed to be about.
Yeah.
Different perspectives, allowing different voices to influence or not influence your standing on certain issues. Exactly. That's what you can't be closed-minded. You got to invite that shit, question everything, and allow yourself to be questioned. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stand on what you say, and you ain't never going to get confused. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why I mentioned that, Hutch, about exactly what you're saying there. Like I said, there's been stuff on these panels, and people will say something, and I just sit back and I'm listening, and I'm like, damn, that's really. I never thought about it that way, and I sit back and I think about that stuff.
I'll never live that down, man. I'll never live that down.
Yeah, for real. That's what I was saying that one night, man.
Yeah, like we're the only community that can talk shit and still learn at the same fucking time. You know what I'm saying? It's like married together. Like everybody talks about community and forming a mag. We're literally fucking doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is exactly how you do it. You be who you are, and you weed out the people who are going to cause you drama. You know what I'm saying? Call it out, fix it, move on, educate, have some smiles and some laughs, but at the same time, you're mentally, fit. You're getting shit done still. You know what I mean? It's don't let the blunt talking and the profane language scare you away from motherfuckers who are, this is true freedom over here. This is what the fuck this is. You know what I mean? Yep. We'll teach you, but you got to hang around and have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Don't give up. Don't give up so easy, man. Don't just walk away, because you give it time, man. Sometimes it takes time to build any kind of relationship.
Right.
It's just the way it goes.
I can't tell you how many comments and emails I've got from people in the chat who are like, man, I hated you like the first 3 times I saw you. I was like, I understand that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
Shit, I got one just the other day, man. Was like, I'm just really disappointed in you. I'm unsubbing, and I don't want to watch you ever again. I was like, okay, I'm sorry that you feel that way. That's what I told him. I was like, I'm sorry you feel that way, and I hope everything works out for you. I mean,
right? Shit, I was looking for subs when I found you. Shit, deuces. Here's a chance to check them out.
I just get shit like, what the fuck did I just watch? You just wasted fucking 10 minutes of my life. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up.
Right, exactly.
This is the sorriest shit I've ever seen on YouTube. You don't belong here and shit like that. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
That's rough.
There are some mean people out there. Some mean people.
Yeah. But that's the thing you were saying earlier, Hutch, about having a strong mind. Like you gotta be able to take that shit. And that's what's so bad is you can have 100 people telling you you're doing great, Tribe, you're doing great, and that one person will come along And that hits the hardest. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, man, really? You know what I mean?
Right. And
But
it's the
not
small shit that makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Just like the random shit. Like everybody knows that's not true, but what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Right. That is so true, man.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It's all true. That 100 people can tell you, man, that's awesome, great video, yada yada, and that one person, and it's like shit, you know. It kind of gets you down for a minute. It's like a gut punch, you know, and but you just move on. You got to learn how to just, okay, bye, you know.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Sophia.
Yeah, exactly, Coral Tigger. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to agree with everybody. I don't agree with every single thing that Tribe says. I don't agree with every single thing that Hutch says.
What the fuck? Get the fuck off my panel.
Man, just be quiet.
Shit, me and you have went at it how many times backwards?
I know, exactly.
Good Lord.
We have, and we're still boys. We still got each other's back. You got to learn how. Nobody is going to agree with every single thing you say.
Nope.
Nobody. There are going to be differences, but you got to learn how to be adults about the shit, you know, and just move. You understand. Look, he's setting his ways on this. I'm setting my ways on this stance, and that's the way it is. Let's move past that and forget about it.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that just because you disagree on one thing that we got to hate each other and try to destroy each other. You know, that's just stupid. It's just be what it is. What it is.
We're in the end times, y'all. We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
And pick people who want freedom.
What the fuck are we gonna do now, man? We ain't got no beef. This sucks.
We gotta party and have a good time.
We gotta go start some shit. We gotta go start some shit.
We've still got beef. That house is just off the market right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just slid that off the board. Oh, we've still got some beef, bitches.
Yes,
Shit.
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Scared to come after somebody. Better leave my name out of it while mentioning fucking people's names.
Yeah.
Accountability for all. You don't just take the snake, you chop that whole bitch up. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
I want the head, I want the tail, I want the asshole, I want the belly button, I want every motherfucking rib. I'm coming for that whole snake. I don't want just the head. Shit. Little ass boys playing a grown man game.
You know,
I seriously, like I said on that live, man, I just don't want to give shine to anybody that don't deserve it. You know what I mean? And they don't deserve to have people go watch their shit because we talk about them. Like, they don't deserve it, man.
I want all the real. Oh yeah, I have got a lot of emails, a lot of fucking names who are telling me, just volunteering their story to me. Yeah, it ain't done. I mean,
hey,
a lot of people feel fucking used.
Just to go on what y'all was saying a little bit ago, Hutch, what you were saying about the chat, you know, being involved with the chat. I gotta address William Smith because he's been around for a pretty good minute, you know, and me and him go back and forth, you know, it's all just fun and games kind of thing. But he said he's started a file on me today. Hey, take my picture real quick so you can put a picture up there with that file. Fuck you. No, William's cool, man. Start a file on me. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, when he first started coming around, man, you know how many people in my chat were like, "Do you want me to get rid of this fucking troll?" I was like, "No, leave him alone. It's fine." Shit.
Yeah. You know, that's what it's gonna be.
how many channels and chats have lost actually, like, I'm not saying this this William guy is, I mean, he might not, but you know, like smart people who are actually good at trolling, like will never get their voice shared in certain places just because they're good at talking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
William's good at talking shit. He's good at it, man. He's gotten me pretty damn good. He's burned my ass pretty good, boy. It's like, fuck it. I ain't got nothing to say. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to sweat. I ain't trying to sweat nobody's nuts, but I think Bug Out Bushido is underrated, man.
Oh,
That really is.
That dude
really
gets
is.
it in. That dude gets it in. I catch him, and Nisi does too. He'll say things and nobody catches it, and I'm like, man, there's a point behind everything said, man. It's like, damn, vicious.
oh yeah, he's Bug Out is very good.
Yeah.
Right. It's weird when somebody tells you to go fuck your mother in a classy way. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, Wizard 2, Tennessee Tactical 1, no doubt.
Yeah.
Wizard's got some moments. Some moments.
The fucking ladies, man. The ladies in the chat be like, man, they worse than the men. They go hard, Jack.
Females are nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Females are nasty. Y'all
go hard.
Y'all calm down.
Yeah.
We need protection.
That's what I was saying, man. Some of these females in our chats, man, I'm telling you, these some badasses, man.
Yeah,
I'm
you damn right.
now, boy. It's
Yes,
like,
sir.
shit. I hope I don't ever piss. I'll be like, I hope I don't ever piss her off. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
God dang, I'm scared.
Right. That's why I don't even talk shit to some of them. I'm like, yep, I'll take it. I ain't even gonna say nothing to you. Shit.
And they don't bullshit. They be like, they'll say shit like, I love you, Tribe, but that was some stupid fucking shit you just said. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. Like,
Right.
God, what the hell? You know what I'm saying?
That ain't no joke.
You
Yes,
got good
sir.
people, man. You got good people.
Fuck yeah, man. I love this shit, man. I'm telling you, man. I've really gotten to a point where I'm truly enjoying every time I come on YouTube with the live streams, even dropping the videos and there's comments, you know what I'm saying? I'll be working on other stuff and I keep going back just to read everybody's comment and shit and hit a heart on there while I'm working on something else, or if I'm out doing something or putting in some rug, re-stretching some rug. It's just crazy, man.
Yep.
Good times, man. Good times.
Hey, what time does the canning start? I ain't trying to step on nobody. If I'm stepping on anybody, I apologize. Sort of. Hey, you know what I'm saying.
7, I think.
They don't do it at the same time as Ghetto used to do it. I mean, not Ghetto, Ghost.
How dare you? How dare you, sir?
I still get them two names messed up, man.
I know you're gonna get Ghost on you now.
I swear. Leslie says 7. 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
Okay, so 7 o'clock the only time zone matters. So 2
Right.
hours. Go
See,
check
I was
that out,
right.
y'all. It's good stuff. If you can get educated and actually can stuff for the first 3 or 4 hours, but then as soon as that first jiggler goes off, it's pornographic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Party time.
Party time.
Hell no, Coral. I ain't messing with no ghost.
Oh God, here we go. Here we go.
No, sir.
You trying to beat the Ghost?
I ain't messing with that dude, man.
Hell no. Ghost don't play.
No, sir.
I ain't scared of ghosts ever since I saw his chin. Bring it, old man.
Oh man, when I see that he shaved that shit, I was like, who the fuck is that? That's it didn't look like him at all. I was like, what the fuck happened to Ghost? And then it's like, damn, he shaved.
I know. I thought I'd never be able to be like, damn, Ghost, your beard's a little bit weak, man. What? You know, because he had that big full beard and shit. Now my beard's bigger than his. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, people don't know, man. I went back on videos. You know, when the stuff happened with Dangerous, man, I wanted to go back on some videos and just see some old times. Backwoods, you look like 10 years younger. I'm like, man, this YouTube wearing on him, but it's just because your beard was growing longer. You know what I mean? You had like you was like trimmed up. It was short beard and stuff. I was like, damn.
Yeah, there's actually some dark colored hairs underneath there. If I cut all this shit off right here, you know, and kept it up, I mean, there's just a little bit of gray. But boy, when it comes out here,
man. I got a lot of gray.
It is.
I just got a little chin. I just got a little chin. I can't stand the itchiness, man. I don't know how y'all do it. I can't get past the itchiness. I've tried to grow my beard out.
It's a commitment thing. If you can, you know what I'm saying? If you can take care and have a nice beard, that shows that you're willing to put in the work and actually dedicate yourself. You know what I mean? So you can't just grow it and be like, boom, I got a beard, bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a relationship.
It's too much commitment for me, man. I can't get past the itchiness, man. It gets to, and I got real coarse hair too, man. It's real hard, like stabbing.
Put some conditioner on that shit.
I try, man. I even put it on just this every time.
Yeah, but your short whiskers are always going to be stubbed. They're going to be coarse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once they start to get out to this length, and like Hutch is saying, once you get past that itchiness, it'll go away. You know, my beard not like almost never itches now. But it did when I was first started growing it out, and it was like, damn, you know, I don't know if I can do this. And I just
how do y'all deal with the bush on the lip and the eating and drinking, man? That would drive me crazy.
Well,
you keep some scissors handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I grew up, man. My uncle that pretty much, you know, taught me the whole rug game and everything. I mean, he looked like Backwoods. He didn't wear glasses, but he looked like Backwoods. You would think they were brothers. And he had the beard and all that shit. What's up, man? What's up?
You said, how do you deal with the bush on your lips? Well, man, I tell you what, I like the bush on my lips. And I'm just saying, every once in a while, if you're doing it right, you're going to get a hair in your tooth anyway. So you're used to picking it out. So it's really no different.
I got you. Oh, I set myself up for that one.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Stedding's on.
No, that's Sunday. That's Sunday.
Is it Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday, 7 p.m.
Oh, I felt like a dick yesterday too. Fucking Mad Chad, man. He does his stuff on Friday, and I didn't even. I felt bad because I didn't mention his shit. Because somebody was like, "Hey, who's live tonight?" I forgot Mad Chad goes on Friday. Mad Chad goes on tonight too with the axe throwing.
Oh, does he? Man, it's so hard to keep up with everybody, man.
That's what sucks about, like, everybody's like, oh, it's like, we literally know I have 2 pages of phone numbers and I only talk to 3 people. These 2 and Pilgrim, literally the only fucking people I talk to. But I've got 2 pages of phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? I know 150 names from chat. You know what I mean? That's a lot of people to keep up with.
Yep. It's cool though, man. I enjoy it. I can't lie, man. I enjoy it.
Oh, I dig it. I make my rounds. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how I lived before fucking YouTube, man. It's like all my buddies are dead, man. That I grew up with and all that. They're all dead. I mean, my one foster brother, he's in prison, but I mean, other than that, they're all dead. So it was like rejoining society with YouTube, man. You know, making friends and getting close to people and shit, man. It's fucking cool, man.
It is crazy how things turn out. You know what I mean?
It is, man.
Like, my intention was like I never even considered actually meeting people. I was like, I'm gonna do some videos and shit. You know what I mean? I'll read comments and it'll be what it is. You know what I mean? But then
Yeah.
it turned into, hey, I want to interview you, and you're like, what the fuck? You're like, who the fuck am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy, man. We came in at a crazy fucking time, though.
We did. We did. And we did the damn thing, fellas. We did the damn thing.
And still are.
Hell's yeah.
Hundreds of channels started with us. I'll say that. 8 months ago, there was a lot more of these. Not too many people make it because of this shit. You know what I mean? They can't handle the drama of it. Hey, if you want a YouTube, it gets serious back here, y'all. Being a creator is it can be a nightmare.
Yeah.
No matter how much or how little you want to get invested into it. You know what I mean?
Yep. I just think some people can deal with the hard times better than others type of thing, man. And I think I can deal with hard times pretty damn good. So like, and sometimes it gets rough though. I mean, I take my breaks. I stop, you know, shit. We watched Dexter for the past week. I mean, I take my times now. I'm starting to learn that, okay, I pick up on it. I'm feeling a little off. I don't want to lose that joy. You know what I mean? So I'll pick and choose now when I watch stuff, and you know, sometimes you got to force yourself to go off of that YouTube app and go to, you know, Amazon Prime to watch a movie or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that was kind of what Metal for Breakfast said. I know when I started doing live streams and stuff, it's like I was like, all right, I'll go live this time. Bam, there'd be somebody on. I'm like, well, damn, I don't want to step on them, you know. And it just got to a point to where it was like, well, shit, I'm never going to get to go live, you know. I mean, everybody was just started doing lives all the time, and a good friend of mine, I don't have to mention no names, told me one time, was like, you know, you're just going to have to go live, man, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
It don't have to be done out of disrespect. Just, you know, look, I've been trying to go live for 5 days now, and everybody keeps going live, you know. And that good friend of mine said, you know, people will come watch you if they want to watch you, and they'll watch the other if they want to watch the other. And you know, and I was like, you know, you're right. I mean, you're right. And
email me, Peach. Like I don't ride my nuts very often, but I'm just saying I can work some magic every once in a while. Hit me up. What you need to know.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna tell you who taught me a lot about that backwoods was POTB. POTB, man. Like from the very beginning, man, we would sit back, you know, after live shows and stuff. We would have some phone conversations, man, and he put it simple to me, man. Look, this is TV. Go live. Don't worry about the bigger channels. Don't worry about you have to do your channel. If people want to watch you, they'll watch you. If they want to watch us, I don't care if there's 10 people on. That gives plenty of people different choices to make. He's like, just do you. And I've stuck with that shit, you know, for a long time. There's still people that I won't step on, of course. I mean, you got your real close people to you that, you know what I mean? If I know Hutch is live, I'm not going to fucking go live. If I know Native's live, I'm not going to fucking go live. I'm just not going to do it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know, people was asking you to bring the morning show back, and it's like, shit, Native's got an awesome morning show. Why? You know, you're not going to go and step on him like that. You know, it's.
Because Tribe can do the spot right after that. What is that? Pre-morning, post-morning? How's that work?
True.
The post-morning live. I'm just saying.
I know Native gets everybody out of bed and fired up and shit, and then everybody's like, "Fuck, nobody else is going live. He's got to go to work and shit."
Right.
I mean, just saying.
Yeah, I can't.
Tribe live in the morning. Press 1.
Here we go. Tribe's like, shit. I do know now.
It's just a lot. You know, it's a whole different thing when you're doing mornings. You know, when you're doing evenings and shit like that, man, I don't know what, you know, it's just that feeling. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel like partying when you first? No, you feel like getting some breakfast. You feel like, you know, getting dressed, go to work, or on the weekends, get up, make breakfast, watch a movie, talk to the wife, drink some coffee. You know what I mean? But at night, it's like, oh shit, let's get it.
Yeah, it does suck in the morning. That's why people keep wanting me to bring the lunch with Hutch thing back. Like,
right.
Like, I'm more awake at 5 o'clock in the afternoon than I am at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I know when Native asked me to come on to his morning show, man, I got up like it don't start till 5:30. I got up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and got a shower and made sure I was good and awake, because I'm not good and awake in the mornings like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative that he asked me to come on his show, and I will do it anytime he asks, man. But it is like it's like literally an hour and a half deal so that I'm good and awake by the time his show comes on. It's them mornings like that. That's hard, man. And it's hard to be lively, to get up and be ready.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa Forever, what's up?
And I lay rug, man. My whole life I've laid rug. You can't show up at somebody's house at 6 o'clock in the morning trying to lay some rug. Like, it's always 9, 10 o'clock, and you get it in fast and you're done by 2. Sometimes you get them big houses or something, you're done by 4 or whatever. But like, I've never been that super early. Well, when I was younger, we did some Marriott's, but it's always been crazy ass hours with the rug game.
It's the same thing with cutting grass, Tribe. I mean, I can't show up at people's house at 7 o'clock in the morning, cutting, throwing grass everywhere, and they're trying to get ready to go to work, school, and
I'm going to get on my soapbox real quick and do some whining. Native ain't never once invited me on his morning show. I'm just saying.
We got to do a call to arms to Native for us to be on the morning show.
Right.
My heart box is touched just a little bit. I'm just saying.
I really think, I ain't trying to make excuses for him, but I think he tries to find people in time zones and people that he knows will be awake at that time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Backwoods, you stay up all damn night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's seen me in his morning show a few times before he asked me to do it that one morning or 2 mornings. Was I on there?
Don't justify it. I'm offended. I can't beef with anybody right now. I'm starting one with Native.
Hell yeah, new beef.
Ooh. I'm gonna be honest though, Tribe. When Native has asked me to be on his morning shows, not to rub it in, Hutch, but when Native has asked me to be on his morning shows, honestly,
I think I've been on there twice.
I take that. Yeah, I've been on there twice too, and I take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to bed early and like straight up, I take it serious because I feel like if a man comes to me and asks me to be on a specific show like that, because he cracks jokes and stuff like that, but he shares news, and to me it's I'm honored by it, and I make sure, when we were doing the constitutional thing, I made sure that I was clear-minded. I was, sit down and studied some stuff and thought about it because I wanted to bring good content, and because I'm appreciative of being asked, now on a tribe cast, we're Friday night and we're just partying, just whatever said is said, that's different.
Oh, so Tribe Channel ain't shit, is what you're saying, and being on Natives is such a glorious thing.
Don't look.
That's all I heard. Beef.
Tribe. You see what the fuck is doing, right? He's upset because me and you had been on Natives Channel, and now he's going to try to get us beefing. You see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You're going to have to come harder than that, man, because
What the Ark Wild man say? I ain't nobody's loop.
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It just depends, man. Sometimes you want to have a serious show, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you want to just ball out. Sometimes you want to have a serious show and then ball out. You know,
Right.
it's like first hour, some serious talking. Oh man, let me drop the link, man. It's time to give the chat a voice. You know what I mean?
Right. Here's another channel too, guys. Papa Prepper. He's good people.
Yes, he is.
What's up, Papa?
I literally can't think of a single thing bad to say about him.
Except for he can't sing.
That's messed up.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you, bro.
I said, except for he can't sing. No, I'm fucking with it. Hey, he's got a good channel. Good stuff.
Mama Red.
TT1, I'm in exactly the exact same mood. I literally am.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Hell, and that's what's so bad about it. I was waking up trying to wipe sleep and shit out of my eyes. I was like, hell, I finally got some sleep. And I wake up, and all hell's broke loose, man. I was like, damn. Now I'm gonna be scared to go to sleep for the next 2 weeks. Finally get some sleep, and all hell breaks loose. And all the other times, you know, it's like, hell, I'm up and
It's got to be the moral of the story, I guess, is no matter how shitty the situation is, you've still got to be able to fucking smile to get through the end of that shit, because you never know when it's over. You know what I'm saying? This could be the eye of the motherfucking hurricane. You know what I'm saying? It's you got to always have that mindset to be able to. You got to learn how to control that switch. You know what I mean? Because it might save your life someday.
And the bad thing about it, man, is I don't get the feeling with that whole situation. I hope it is, but I just it's gonna take a time to trust that it's over. Let me just say that with that. You know what I mean? I hope it is.
Sing, brother. I can't sing, Papa Prepper, man. You got it, man.
We've got an official challenge. I'm sorry,
I'm bowing out of that challenge right now because I can't sing a lick, bro. I'm just telling you. I like the shit out of when Papa Prepper was making them music videos and singing and shit. Because I can't sing, dude. I wished I could. I ain't in trouble. I'm bowing out now. I'm just telling y'all. I'm straight up about that. I know, Red. Stop, man. I ain't never gonna sleep again, Red. Quit messing with me. Shit. Be looking under the bed and shit. What the fuck's going on here? Boogeyman's coming out everywhere. Yeah, he did. He threw the knockout punch. Let's have a sing off. Nope, I'm out.
Take it easy, Nana.
Have a good one.
I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. We just hit the 3-hour mark. It's about to be dinner time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shit, I ain't even had nothing to eat today.
It's not even lunchtime for you yet.
Right?
Drinking that damn demon juice and sleeping all night, out partying and pandering with loose women.
I know it. I'm a hellion, boy. I am. I'm a heathen.
So the canning party is on in between prepping. They're gonna be canning over there.
Yeah, in between prepping is the canning party. If one of the wrenches could throw that up one more time, 170 y'all in here, check it out. It's good stuff. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll learn. It's like a circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
As soon as I see it pop up, I'm gonna go ahead and kill her, y'all. So, boom, there we go, right on awkward. There you guys go. Check it out. It's gonna be good stuff. Always is.
Peace.